Mic check 1 2 1 2.
I hear ya.
Yes, sir.
How you liking Raw?
Not bad. There's definitely some good. Fell asleep on Damage Control versus Pure Fusion Collision for like the 15th time.
I did see the beginning, and that I also saw that they were doing the Judgment Day match.
Yeah, yeah. That was definitely a good match. The 8-man.
Yes.
Yo,
A Karduki Rookie. Was up, Karduki?
what's up? What's up? What's up?
I saw that post
feel
of what
like-
Rikishi said.
What happened?
Talking about Jey knows his value and that WWE don't know what to do with him and he could go to somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
I thought that was a rumor.
Well, no.
Well, the
I'm not
rumor is
close
that Jay's upset about it, but Rikishi's been vocalizing it for a while.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't even know about that. I seen that Rikishi said if Jay don't get treated right, he's going to AEW. But I ain't know it was that serious.
I just feel like they keep like doing what they did to LA Knight for a whole year, where they kind of like they're behind him and then they're not behind him. They're, you know what I'm saying? Like they haven't gone.
Yeah.
Stop and go, stop, go, stop, go.
They kind of like what a Jake. They kind of just stop and go, stop and go. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, he kind of does get that start stop push treatment.
And that's how LA Knight was for over a year. LA Knight had that same exact treatment for over a year where we kept seeing him, you know, get these significant moments where the crowd was clearly behind him. Everyone can't be pushed at the same time. Yeah, but that's straight up. That's you trying to justify him being in a significant storyline. Ain't nobody saying that he shouldn't. Ain't nobody saying that just because he didn't win a match, a championship match, it means that he's cooked or he's done or he's not in any storyline, my guy. I think personally that they could have had Karrion Kross and Jey Uso feud. Would have been better than what the Karrion Kross and New Day feud has been. Because you're putting so much stock in Karrion Kross, and New Day doesn't have the same level of pull as they had as before. Like, yeah, they're fan favorites, but they're like, oh yeah, it's New Day. I like New Day. It's not like Jey Uso and it's like, oh, it's Jey Uso, main event Jey. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hype is different. It's a momentum killer. And I don't think Jay's career is suffering or there's anything in particular that they needed to have done different with the belts. It's okay that he lost the matches that he lost, but damn, I mean, they gave Drew McIntyre Money in the Bank just to get screwed by Punk?
Yeah, I feel you on that.
You get me? They gave Bron Breakker 2 title matches against Sami Zayn. Like, if you want to do right by Jey, Jey needs to win this tournament.
I don't know where Sami Zayn been at either.
I know what's gonna happen.
Well,
I don't think the rumors are true about Jey being mad. Jey is gonna end up with the Bloodline again. I mean, that's just a given. I mean, that's why they probably. I would venture to say is that I don't want him to get significant main event push by himself. Even though that's bullshit too, because let's say he would have won the Intercontinental title, he still could have gone ahead and won and joined the Bloodline. And just like that, Jey Uso
I
gets
don't
his
know.
win, first qualifier.
There we go. Yeah,
Dang, I'm late.
I'm not gonna lie, this tournament is kind of off because I do agree with you with Jay. I feel like he kind of needs to win this tournament.
Like that's
He's
it.
been
Like that.
losing.
Like exactly. Like that's it. He needs this.
He does.
Like enough is enough.
They all, yeah, for sure.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say like because I feel that way with Jay, but I also feel like that way with somebody else they announced in the tournament earlier today too. Because that's
Go. Well, Dom is gonna be entangled with the whole. Look at Corey Graves. Corey Graves trying to do his best Pat McAfee impression.
Yeah.
I see what you mean about Dom, but Dom he's got the best story right now because of the women he's with.
True. Yeah.
You know, so I'm not half mad about Dom. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Gunther. I think Gunther's awesome, but I would have given that shit to Jay. I'm sorry.
I get that.
Give me a hype beast. Call me a hype beast. Call me whatever you want, bro. Whatever name you want to throw at me under the sun. I would have given that shit to Jay. Because it's just been too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long have we had Jay there for? Jay's in the same boat right now as Kofi Kingston. That Kofi had been in WWE.
Title right now?
I would have given it to, bro. Jay is the most. You just got the most over guy in Cody, bro. The three most over guys in the whole planet right now that you could freaking agree on is Cody, LA Knight, and Jey Uso. And it doesn't mean that all three of them have to be champion all at the same time, but it means that you gotta put all three of them in storylines. And we're being a little impatient. We're being a little impatient because obviously Rikishi's saying what he's saying right now, but I think that his time is gonna it's coming, bro. It's inevitable. I think his time is inevitable.
You know, Triple H like that long-term storytelling, so you don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, that man loves doing that slow cooking.
Exactly, and Rikishi could say all he wants is that there's what are they gonna do? Let's entertain Rikishi's threat. He goes to AEW. So what? So what? What is he gonna do?
He ain't gonna be able to do nothing there. He ain't gonna do nothing there because the big story is the Bloodline story. He a part of the story.
Exactly, he's part of the story.
A downgrade.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a downgrade if you go to AEW.
Massive downgrade. Because the platform is just not even at the same level for a guy like him. He's too big right now.
Right.
He's on his Daniel Bryan run. He needs an antagonist is what he needs. I don't think Rikishi's trying to get him a raise. I think Rikishi's just trying to talk about something that's on people's minds, and he's the dad, and you know he's been vocal about the whole bloodline stuff. That WWE Rikishi has nothing to complain about. His whole family has been treated with so much respect, except for the women. Like Tamina and Naomi was treated right, but I'm talking about like the daughters of that whole tribe. What happened?
Nia Jax getting treated right too. I said Nia Jax getting treated right now.
Oh, Nia Jax right?
Yeah, like a trained queen. Yeah.
Yeah, she's being treated good. What up, Keon? She's being treated good right now, bro. How the hell do we have 2 to 4 viewers right now, and we were having 8 to 10 people in the chat before I was even live? How does that even make sense?
No.
Yo, you sound like a robot.
You definitely do.
Sounds like you're about to say, Autobots, roll out.
Man. I think Jay will be straight though.
Gunther being champ going into Germany makes perfect sense. Dude, that's just covering it. That's the same thing that they did with Jinder Mahal, and a lot of people criticize it. Nobody cares about that kind of champion.
Right.
What up, Himothy?
How y'all feel about the New Day and what is called the Final Countdown or whatever they call it?
Final Testament?
Final Testament.
Or the Final Testament.
I like Karrion Kross. I just don't know what's he got to do to get over.
I feel like he's gonna get over because he's gonna make Xavier Woods, like he gonna manipulate Xavier Woods. I feel like that's how he's gonna get over.
Well, that's really gonna be the big thing. If he can turn Woods, maybe he can finally get some heat on Kross. He could do something there.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only way you could like make him look good. Like if you make him win,
so?
like like if he succeeded at what he trying to do, that's the only way you can look good.
But he's doing the same exact thing that Wyatt did with Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he is. But like, I think at this point with Karrion Kross, it's just kind of getting the fans to care. And if you can do that with Woods turning on Kofi and getting them to go with them, I think that's just a win at that point.
Yeah, 10-year relationship down the drain.
You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you how you put him over? I could give you an easy spot to book. WWE's my sandbox. I'm running the program. I'm running the story. I want Final Testament to be unorthodox and to be rule breakers. I would have Final Testament on every plane that I possibly can, and I'd have them take over NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. I'm talking about interfere in big matches. I'm talking about getting those guys over as tag champions. If you don't want to give him the what are they called? Authors of Pain. You don't want to give them the main belt. Give them the NXT title. Go to NXT and take those tag titles and walk around with championship belts. So at least it looks easier on the eyes that these guys are dominating some kind of division, because they look like a dominant team, but they're not dominant at all.
Right.
Yeah, but I feel like that's where they're going. Like they're gonna try to get the New Day to break up and make Karrion Kross look good.
You saw what happened to him? Randy Orton was trying to do the autograph and be nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the kid wasn't listening to him getting the crayon, the Sharpie back. He was getting annoyed, and he's like, "Come on, take it here." And he's trying to make time.
Almost unlocked that old Orton that didn't care about them kids.
Yeah, he was about to slap him with the sign.
With the Sharpie, bro.
What up, VJ? What up, Marco?
That's funny.
You watched All In today. Brit Baker match was not good. Yeah, you didn't watch All In. I know you didn't watch it. That match. What was so bad about that match?
The Brit Baker one?
Yeah, what was so bad about it?
I don't think it's as bad as. Now go ahead.
Yeah, I ain't see nothing wrong with it. When we was watching it, I felt like it was a good match. Just the anticlimactic finish that I wasn't expecting, but other than that, it was good.
Yeah, it's definitely a little clunkier than like some of the prime Brit matches, but again, she hasn't been in the ring for a while, so she's still trying to kick off some of that
over a year. She ain't been in the ring, so.
Oh yeah,
it just didn't hit. Yeah, but dude, I'm constantly saying this though. It didn't hit what? That it wasn't a 10 out of 10. It wasn't a 5-star classic showdown. It didn't draw you in, bro. That doesn't make it a bad match.
Right.
That backdrop or whatever she did, the scoop slam from the top rope, that was a good spot.
Oh yeah, that spot was nice. I ain't know how. I ain't know how it was supposed to be.
She reversed it the second time too.
Another thing too, you gotta realize is match placement. You know what I'm saying? What if that match would have gone sooner? What if that match would have been booked as the opener? What if that, like, it just was a solid match. That's it. It did what it had to do. I'm sorry. It left you wanting more. There's potential multiple matches there. The story continues, and that's it. To sit here and say that it was terrible, like, what was terrible about it? Me and Carter were like, "Oh shit, look, oh that, oh," like, me and Carter were straight.
She hit her with a power bomb when she went for a stomp. Like, how you even get I don't even know how they even transitioned into that. Like she went for the stomp. What's her name? Mercedes Moné caught her out of midair and power bombed it.
I just
not to mention all the finishes.
Acting like that match was bad and it dropped the pay-per-view is just wild to me, because do you realize that not every match is going to be a 5-star from beginning to end? Otherwise, the moments just wouldn't be the same. What up, Kev? I don't know. That's how way I feel about it. You guys feel about it like that? Go for it. But I just want to know what was so terrible about it, and no one has given me a definitive answer.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing I could see is maybe you want to argue like ring rust on Baker. That's fine. I don't know. I think really it's just a lot of people being done with Monet and trying to find something to critique.
That's what I think it is. But that's what I want people to admit, because I have still yet to see like Timothy said, it just didn't hit. What didn't hit? John keeps saying it was just terrible. What was so terrible though? Like,
I think it's online, man. I think it's like people online react to it in a certain way, and they just, oh yeah, that is bad. That's bad, because they saying people online say that is bad, so they just going with it automatically.
Right.
Now, he said, I don't know. I'm a WWE fan. I try watching AEW, but it's not the same how it used to be. But how is it not the same? What was so bad about it? What isn't the same as before? What issue did the match have? How did it ruin the show? How did it bring down the ratings? At what spot? Where was the botch?
I guess they talking about when she went for the finisher and then Brit Baker bounced off the rope. That was kind of sloppy.
I thought that match was better than the Toni Storm and the Mariah May. The only reason I enjoyed the Mariah May match more overall was because it was way more of a storyline and a rivalry between the two, and it was like a movie. It was a cinematic type match. Versus Britt and Mercedes, they were just more wrestling than anything.
It was definitely going at it. I think Britt Baker hit up with like 2 finishes back to back, 3 finishes.
I just didn't see it bothering me any bit to say, oh man, this match should have been left off the card. Like, I saw Jake yesterday on Discord say, oh yeah, that match could have been off the card, and then they were telling Keon that she didn't want to be there and that she has issues with, I don't that's what happens when you read too much.
I was saying that too, and then it was like he was saying some of the matches could have been on Rampage and
you read too much bullshit online, and that's on you for it ruining your perception and your joy of what wrestling is all about. Wrestling is all about just enjoying things at face value. What you see is what you get, and getting lost in storylines. That's all it is. It's nothing more, nothing less. But people want to make it more, and they want to read rumors. They want to read, all this other extra stuff, and whatever.
They like to compare it and contrast.
Compare it and contrast, and this is bad, and WWE this, and this is bigger. Yeah, you're not a Brit fan, exactly. But John, you haven't given me a credible excuse. And look, I'm sorry for pressing you about it, but if you're gonna be here calling a match terrible, at the very least, I want to know why it was terrible. That's it. I just want I want your point of view of what was so terrible.
Let me add something to that. So, you heard the rumors of Brit Baker getting suspended, right?
I heard about that weeks ago from you guys
Like,
that posted on Discord, but I didn't read on it.
Who gives a shit? That's their own personal thing. Who cares? Like, we're here to see the story in the ring, not their backstage stuff.
Now you're
I don't
saying
even
nothing
know.
personal. You're just not a Brit fan. All right, but what was terrible? It felt like
don't
any
like
other championship match that I've seen for the women's division. What was so bad? They went hard. They had spots on the rope. They had spots on the turnbuckle. They had reversals. They had stare downs and showdowns. They got
the
physical as
finishers.
finisher galore. I mean, what else do you want from their match? You want them to get involved with weapons?
You know what? It also could have been that card had too much, maybe. And maybe that match was out of place.
Is that
should have happened at a later time?
I think it could have been that the match was out of place. I would have gone with Monet first over Toni Storm because the Toni Storm Mariah May match was always going to be better because flat out the story was just way better. Bro, that story was better than any match on the entire card.
It really was.
Yeah.
That was the best story going into the damn pay-per-view.
And how fast was the Darby match?
Yeah, no.
The Darby match was lightning quick.
If you want to talk about disappointing matches, you could talk about the casket match. It was short. It didn't have as much Darby offense as I would have hoped for. It didn't have the Darby spot that we've seen him do in the past where he's kind of... But that's the problem. Darby has always done one up, always going bigger and bigger and bigger, that we've already seen him do some crazy shit, so we're like numb to that. Like, it's not even that the match was horrible, it's just he didn't do some shit that was... The craziest thing he did was put the thumbtacks in his face. That's it.
Are you talking about All In?
Yeah.
Well, just wrestling in general, but right now, yeah.
And that drop kick he did on a chair, he almost hurt
that drop kick was insane. Like, so I just think that it comes down to, you put Toni Storm early in the card, her story, because that match between Toni and Mariah May, it was, again, it was a cinematic storyline match, and that's why I enjoyed it, but it wasn't what I signed up for in terms of like what I expected from AEW, because AEW gives us like these 5-star long bouts that it's like crazy back and forth. We didn't get that. We got Toni Storm get the brakes beaten out of her. We got Toni Storm getting a little bit of revenge on Mariah May. It was some moments where Toni Storm looked bright offensively, but it was more about her putting over her protege. That's what that match was all about.
Yes.
And then at the end,
Toni Storm mother.
Yeah, involved family. Toni Storm laughing at the end and crying at the same time, realizing that her protege beat the master. Like, all those things went into it, and I'm totally accepting of it, because again, you don't need to do a bunch of crazy shit to sell me on a match if you already did a great job building up that story, which they did. So with Mercedes and Brit Baker, it was kind of the opposite. They needed to have a big match because their build towards this hasn't been all that great, because Mercedes has been god-awful on the mic. And she's been obnoxious. So you wanted to see Brit Baker kind of whoop her ass, and she didn't. But at the same time, it was booked for them to look like equals. Go ahead.
And don't forget, you still have All Out in 2 weeks.
And then you have All Out in 2 weeks. You have the fact that the Swerve Strickland and Daniel Bryan match was fantastic. So it's like, I don't know. I just you can't have every match be 5 stars. You just can't.
No,
you can't.
That's impossible.
It was a 4-hour show with a lot of matches, and I felt like everyone had some good moments to showcase themselves. Bro, they even had a gauntlet match that was like a Royal Rumble in the middle of the freaking show. Like, what else do you want?
And I was just about to bring that up. we got the in-ring return of Nigel McGuinness.
That was
Who
one of the
hasn't
biggest moments for sure.
Yes, and he has not stepped in the ring for over 13 years.
Yeah, but John, my boy, like I'm not gonna pick on you, but I'll just say this: you kind of exposed yourself on the fact that you didn't watch the match because you couldn't point anything out to me. I pulled out on the against your argument, or not even your argument, but your take on it being terrible. I pulled out that they did the spots on the rope. Even Mercedes, like the Kevin Nash. I kept calling her Diesel. Her right hand man was, she had a little involvement in there. There was a little controversy. Like, I mean, I just feel like, dude, like it was storybook. It was just beat by beat what it was. I don't know, intended to be. And then people are like, oh, Brit Baker's heart wasn't in it because she has this or that. I'm like, I don't know, bro. CM Punk went out and put out on a banger match with Samoa Joe, and he had just choked Jack Perry backstage and threatened Tony Khan supposedly.
Yeah.
And this guy went out there and had a borderline 4 to 5 star match. Come on. Like, seriously.
Look, Lex, did you hear about 2K's servers tomorrow?
Oh yeah, you were telling me
going down for maintenance.
Yeah, they're doing maintenance. Hopefully that fixes up a couple things.
Right.
But it's not for just for WWE 2K. It's for a number of games.
That's good.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah,
that's good. That's good. I just want receipts. Like I don't think that in a conversation like us debating and reviewing, we spend too much time watching these shows, and we spend too much time reacting and getting excited for the matches to happen, and for people to just say, oh yeah, that was awful, it could have been on Dynamite. All right, what about it? Like what Jake said yesterday on Discord, he said a whole lot of nothing. I read what he said. I just wasn't going to get in a debate with him at like 2 a.m. But
what is that?
It was late. It was late as hell.
It was late as hell.
Like,
he just said,
"Oh,
I
wonder if Lex seen this," because we gave the show a 10 out of 10. I wonder if Lex seen this.
Well, I had asked Jake to say, "Hey, which ones?" Because I wanted to see what he said. So I asked, "Hey, which?"
Yeah, he said 4 out of 9 matches were Dynamite worthy. I'm like, what?
I was like,
that's
damn.
Crazy.
I said,
that was
tough.
He did say,
look, like
about the Sasha match should have been, maybe that should have been the main event of Dynamite. Maybe being away from the pay-per-view itself would have helped that match.
But
it was never going to be though.
I mean, but I wasn't even never thinking like that though. Like
I wasn't thinking like that. Looking back at it now, me personally, I watching it. Me and Carter were having a blast. We were laughing, we're goofing around, we enjoyed the spots. I remember because we called it out for each other.
Sasha's entrance was nice.
It was.
It was a good entrance.
The entrances were not, bro. I'm not saying that. By my goodness, I am not saying that match was perfect. I'm not saying. Looking back at it now in hindsight, I would have probably put that match to start off the card because they are big names, and there was just enough excitement for it to be put in the beginning, and then you kind of could have gone next to maybe like the ladder match afterwards instead of starting with the ladder match because the ladder match, it was short. Like that ladder match wasn't even all that long, So
no.
Right.
They could have that ladder match would have been good at any point of the night.
Yeah. Or I would have switched the 2 women's title matches.
Yeah. That too.
Pretty much.
Because I would have definitely put the Toni Storm match after the Mercedes match.
Yeah.
Personally,
well, you
looking
could just
back,
switch the positions. Just like after the ladder match, you did the Mercedes Monet match.
Yeah. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Instead of the Toni Storm match happening second, I would have put it second to last.
Yeah, but look at what John said now. Half of the time, I don't even pay attention to the women match either. And I know you're not the only one, and I do that sometimes too. But that's my thing, John. That you come here and you say the match was terrible, and then it's like someone reads it lurking, and they're going to be like, oh, I heard that the match was terrible. So then they go to Twitter and they type, oh, I heard All In Mercedes was garbage. And then someone else reads that, and it becomes like a snowball. And at the end of the day, that's the start of that snowball effect. It was someone stating something over something they didn't even watch or know about. They just said something that just created that snowball effect. And that's literally what social media is.
Right. Just like when they said, just like when they was trying to say that this moment is bigger than Cody moment.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, Carter yesterday. So like when we finished watching the show, he went on Twitter real quick to see like the top, some of the top comments, and he read that one specifically. I could have gone ahead and tweeted #AEW All In. Oh yeah, this was a bigger moment than Cody. Like it's like just people talking sometimes. I'm not saying you can't share your opinion. I'm not saying that you can't say the match was terrible. You could say the match was terrible. You could say that the show wasn't all that great. I don't give a shit how you feel. Shit. Talk about it. Air it out. Vent. Let's enjoy it. But don't just say.
Don't put down.
Don't put it down. Exactly.
Yeah. Don't put down like Cody's moment.
Yeah. Or just to put someone else over.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. John, don't listen to Lex. He's just glazing women matches. Go against the grain. He always calls women matches bathroom breaks. Who cares?
Who was that?
Yeah.
And what matches have I called bathroom breaks for the women matches? You're talking out of your ass because the only time I've ever said that is
basically to say how great LeBron is, you don't have to trash Michael Jordan.
Exactly. And that's exactly. And I'm glad you brought that up too, Brian. Everybody does that. Everybody does that all the time. You want to talk about LeBron's greatness, you got to drag Jordan into the conversation.
Yeah.
What? Which matches, buddy. Don't act the fool. No, bro. Again, you're doing the same thing. Coming in here with no context, trying to start a little fire. The only time that I go ahead and bash the women matches is when they got Sonya Deville and her group fighting 3 matches on the card. And they got her beating us into the ground with the same shit. SummerSlam and WrestleMania, I didn't call them bathroom breaks. You're full of shit.
What? Are you okay, bro? Yeah,
you can't go on and on because at WrestleMania and SummerSlam, when they've put on matches that have been worthy of us watching, they've been good. Which match did I criticize from WrestleMania? The Sasha Banks and Jade Cargill? I'll stand by it. If the match is bad or ends up being a bathroom break, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, we might joke around saying, "Yeah, this is a bathroom break match."
We give them their credit. If it's a good match, we give them their credit. It's not like we just bash every one.
Now he's saying, dude, I remember you calling matches bathroom breaks. Yeah, point it out, clip it, tell me when.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna act like I haven't called a women's match a bathroom break match, but I've also called Karrion Kross matches bathroom break.
Exactly. This isn't a female thing, which is what he's trying to make it sound. I can't remember. Exactly. So don't talk out of your ass. So what do you remember that I called it bathroom break? Guess what, pal? We actually label that for several matches. It's not just the women's division. It's whenever a match is just shoehorned and we don't give a shit about it. That's what we labeled it as. Bathroom break. Move on. How about this? If you hold on. Let me call him out on this one. If you remember so bad about watching this and that or the other, how about when I said that I went to a show and I called out the fans for chanting at the women that it was boring, and I said, yeah, the match could have been boring and I didn't give a shit, but I still watched it and I clapped because I was there live and they're putting their bodies on the line. I ain't gonna be disrespectful about it. I talked about that too. Why didn't you bring that up? Because you don't remember. All right, so if you don't remember something, then you can't talk. Just like you can't call something terrible if you can't describe what's so terrible about it. I don't care about women matches here, but don't switch it up when John says he doesn't care about women matches. No, bro, scroll up. You need context before you go defending something on a baseless comment, which is what you're doing. I'm calling him out for calling a match terrible when I asked him what was terrible about it, and he couldn't back it up, the fact that he called it something that bad. That's it. And it's not a woman or male thing. I have my handful of women wrestlers that I like, and I have my handful of male wrestlers that I like. when they put women or men in a match that I don't care about, I call it that, a bathroom break. Sue me. That's the easiest way for me to label it as. But it doesn't mean I'm going to be saying, boo, this show was terrible because they had a bathroom break match.
Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes you really got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, sure. But you know,
gotta get that food
one
out the
match
kitchen.
people got pissed about, which they had every right to be complained. Seth Rollins versus The Fiend in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I remember that one. That one went on.
I
That was
understand
crazy.
that.
I remember
That
that
confused
match.
That
It was too. He kicked out of everything.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
annoying.
No,
lost
and
brain
that
cells
one
watching that.
deserves all that negativity. It deserves all of that.
Man, I
I don't
lost
know.
brain cells watching.
I just don't get the hypocrisy. You know, I'm not gonna sit here. We've all called something. I'm not gonna go back to your old live streams just to put my proof. But so nowadays you care about women's matches. Respect for you, brother. I care about wrestling. That's the part that you're missing. That's the point that you're missing here. That's
That's what
just
I'm
like
saying.
when
We
people
gave
come in
them
here.
credit.
Exactly. That's just like when people saying, "Oh no, you only watch WWE. You don't know, bro." I've watched wrestling from different companies. The fact that people come in here and they say something so stupid and ignorant like that, it goes to show that either you tune in and tune out, or you just don't pay attention enough.
Yeah, Lex, weren't we watching New Japan?
Bro, we've watched New Japan
Right?
on here. Not a lot, but we have.
Right?
We have.
Mm-hmm.
And people will come in here and say, "Oh no, you hate AEW. No, you hate indie wrestling." Bro, I know I just know what I like, and I have no problem calling something a bathroom break or sharing how much I enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it. I'm not going to sit here and lie about it. If I didn't watch it, I'm going to say I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Like
And
we criticize the storytelling. We don't like talk crap about the actual performance.
And the most we say, most things that I heard you say was like, it looked like scripted, like choreography, like when the women's wrestle. Like, and you ain't say that in a while.
Yes, no, but I'm glad you pointed that out because I do say that. You tune in and you tune out. Exactly. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, bro. That's okay. And I'm fine with it. There's all sorts of ways to, manage your time to watch someone like what we do on here, that we talk and review and react. There's nothing wrong with that. You could tune in and tune out all you want. But to label me as like a sexist or like I only watch this or that, you can't do that. That's something that you're totally wrong on.
Lex, you see what's happening on there right now?
Oh my god!
No, bro. I know we're going off on this conversation, but these guys are putting on a banger on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
opened up with this.
I felt like I was watching 2K for a second.
Yeah, I know they hit the Tron and everything. I like this. I like that they're doing this for Braun Breaker with Braun Strowman because they're clearly trying to build him up. I just hope they don't drop him off.
Bronson and Bronson.
Oh yeah, wow. They got all the bees, man.
Damn, he didn't have to chokeslam him on the Cheetos like that.
Bronson, Braun Breaker.
Holy snap, bro! This is a real like giant showdown.
It's getting crazy.
This match is cooking.
Man, they messing up,
man. We got ourselves a little case of street meat right now.
Jumbo street meat at that.
I think we're gonna have ourselves a bad blood match here.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. They're gonna break the ring.
I know. I want to see what the big spot is gonna be.
They're gonna break the ring.
I'm a little worried. Oh, chokeslammed him on the Chrysler.
It's a trap. Corey
Graves
commentary.
Bro, this match
I was worried about this. I said it last week that I didn't want them to make Braun Strowman look weak. And they're not.
How y'all feel about Corey Graves and Michael Cole on commentary?
Oh, I like them. Damn, did you see how he got dusted over the Cadillac?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he chokeslammed him on a fruit.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
They causing chaos. Look at the camera guy getting all up close and personal.
Nah, he's getting all up in his booty, bro.
Maybe this should have been the main event.
Oh, this should have been an opener. They should have opened up with this.
This should have been the main event.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
ain't no way.
It's the main event.
Ain't no way.
This ain't the main event, bro. It's 10 o'clock.
What's the main event?
Oh, Uncle Howdy
Oh,
and
Uncle
Jack
Howdy,
Gable.
right?
Oh shit, he's in a splashing from the top.
Oh.
At least nobody got pinned.
Wow.
At least nobody got pinned. So
Nope, they just died.
Lex, maybe this should have been what Raw went off the air with.
That shit just gave me goosebumps.
Damn, that's what Braun Strowman lift up in WWE 2K19 story mode.
They
Right?
just went a commercial break like that. That just gave me goosebumps. That
was a banger.
That is why we have been watching every week. This is exactly why we've been watching every week.
Mm-hmm.
They've turned back the clock, man. They've turned back the clock. WWE has done something that we haven't seen in decades. And that's
Triple H, man.
Because people are like, oh, Triple H is a mastermind. He is a mastermind because he was a student of the game for as long as he was. But it's like what I've been saying the entire way up to this moment. He's not reinventing the wheel. He's doing what has always worked, what Vince McMahon created. He's just continuing that legacy.
Yeah. He's doing everything that, like you said, that worked.
For whatever reason. And he's a big fan of whatever reason. Vince McMahon started shying away from these kinds of stories and moments. And it wasn't because of a budgeting thing, because he always spent big budget. But it was, I think, because he just got too caught up on the business side and trying to please way too many sponsors in like an old-fashioned way. The way that Triple H has been doing it, like putting the logo, like people are like, oh, I don't like the logo in the ring or around the ring or whatever. Those sponsorships are probably what's countering the fact that they might lose some along the way for the stuff that they've been doing.
Exactly.
So I think that Triple H has found the middle ground. Him, his business team, the writers that they got all together, they found the middle ground. They found out that there is a way to, push beyond the PG era level storytelling. And, it just got watered down. It got watered down. And we're kind of back to that. So
that match was cooking.
That moment right there. And it's funny because the match was solid in the ring, but I kept talking over it and I kept turning my attention to the conversation. Because I'm like, all right, it's gonna be a good match between these two guys, and I was enjoying it. But once I started seeing them head up the ramp, I'm like, all right, where are they going? Then I see the camera following them backstage. I'm like, damn, this is pretty crazy, especially for these guys.
I'm like, when you said a big spot, I'm like, yep, a big spot happened in this match.
Oh, he threw the trash can out in his face like 2K.
Yeah.
Corey Graves, it's a trap.
That was good.
They didn't even care. They didn't even care about the count. They said, we finna go outside and we finna have a ball with this match.
It's like
they beat the dog crap out of each other.
Yeah, that match was good.
Really good moment. Really good
back from commercial.
Let's see what happens.
Now we get to see a highlight, man.
I'm still in a little commercial right now.
Oh, okay. I ain't saying nothing else.
I'm back now.
Can't believe. What did he beat him with? I still don't.
It was like a pole or something.
Yeah, it looked like a pole. The glass broke out the car. I didn't even know.
They had the glass.
Oh no, it was like
they had like
it
a
looks
little
kind of like a PVC pipe. PVC.
Yeah, it was a pipe.
Oh, I missed this. A little firework went off in the car too.
Yeah. That match was good, man.
Imagine if he would have did a
right,
suplex.
man. Now I think about it, that match should have been the main event, man.
Man, imagine if they did a suplex off of the little thing. He did the dive off. He did a suplex onto the car.
Bro, you know what's funny? Because they had that whole area stage. I had no idea that's how it was gonna end up, though. I tried looking, but I couldn't tell.
What a match, man!
Dog, I hope. No, they're not gonna do it. But for 1 second.
What you was going to say?
I thought Bronson was gonna run the fade again.
Oh, you thought he was gonna run it against Braun Strowman?
Yeah, pull up Seth Rollins on him and just run at him again.
Man. All the glass broke. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't see like how far the camera angle was at first. It didn't look like the glass broke. And then when they showed it closer.
And that little spark that went off too inside the car.
I don't know where that spark come from.
You see,
was amazing night.
You see what I'm saying? Ghostface.
And guys, I just saw what he said.
You guys may think that, here goes Lex rambling again instead of watching the match. But this, how can I just watch the show when we get these kind of comments? We got to embrace it. We got to make it a conversation.
Yeah, exactly. So dude, Ricochet signed with AEW.
Look at what he said, though. This fight was better than Ricochet signing with AEW. But what does that have to even do?
You can't compare.
Nothing to do with Ricochet.
You cannot compare that, bro.
Not even the same type of wrestler.
What's the point? And now he says, I'm just bullshitting. But that's the thing. Aren't we all? Isn't that what it is? That we're all bullshitting. All of us are trolling. And that's like every little, like, oh, I'm just pranking. I'm just joshing around. I'm just kidding. But that's the thing. We all are. All right? I mean, that's what we're doing.
Not everybody know that you joking when you say that. Like, unless you put like, whoa.
Well, not even, dude. If you take that comment right there and put hashtag WWE, hashtag AEW, I'm pretty sure you're gonna start a wave of conversation with the tribalist.
Right.
You know, and it just goes back to my point. It's funny to me. It's a great conversation to have, and I think that it's something that we're gonna repeatedly have over and over and over because it's just too many people that they do shit like that. And John, I know you were saying, "Oh no, I'm not mad or whatever." Like, I wasn't attacking you. I wasn't saying that you were wrong for calling it terrible. All I wanted was your opinion on the match. That's it. That's all I called for. That's it. Look at Xavier Woods trying to act.
Come out
like he the Black Ranger.
Turning heel, bro.
He the Black Ranger.
That man Xavier Woods turning heel, bro. He acting all.
Yeah, Karrion Kross, man. He gonna turn him heel. I mean, Xavier Woods said he wanted to turn heel anyway.
Did he?
He liked the heel. Yeah, he liked being a heel. When I was watching one of his up down streams, he was like, "Yeah, I'd rather be a heel."
I wonder how that's gonna work with him being a heel. With him doing the up down channel.
Lamar says,
"Ooh, that is a good question."
Can I say something that might hurt you a little? But I think that the Triple H era is the same as the Vince era, but we was WWE fans / content creators like to hype to bring back nostalgia.
What?
I actually said that it's the same as what Vince McMahon was doing before you came into the stream. I had just said that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that Triple H is doing the same thing Vince was doing the last couple of years. Now, it's not that Vince wasn't telling stories, because he was, but Vince was focusing only on big brand superstars. You know, he was focusing on...
not this again, Pete Dunne.
He was only focusing on several top stars. Triple H is focusing on everyone.
Right.
Pete Dunne is on a tear. So who's winning this one?
I think Pete Dunne, honestly.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Pete Dunne.
I'm gonna go with Miz.
I'll split the tie. Yeah, I'll go Miz too.
I'm gonna go with Miz.
Miz. Oh,
all right.
About that one. Okay.
Well, because remember, guys, this is for the finals to be part of the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, I know. I know. So we got Jey Uso.
I think it'll be Pete Dunne.
No, he's saying no. I'm saying Vince back before the 2015s.
is that's another misconception. I think people, for whatever reason, they like to say that Vince fell off like 2018, 17, 19.
And
Like he
you know
was
what,
doing a lot of
Lex?
the same.
Vince, they're saying how Vince fell off in the mid '90s, got back together, and then he fell off again.
Crazy.
But how is it? Don't you look at the talent pool too and realize that
Mm-hmm.
you know the toy box that he had to play with was
Yeah.
different. And look at the years that you just mentioned were years that were transitional years because they went from losing guys like Hogan, Ric Flair, and Lex Luger, and all those old timers
Yeah.
from like the 80s, early 90s, and they had to transition to the new era of like Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, and then they had to do the Stone Cold, Bret Hart, and then The Rock, and all those guys that came into like just before the Attitude Era, and then obviously catapulted with the Attitude Era. But that was again, the mid 90s was a transitional like the transitional years. They still had the old WWF logo, they still hadn't gone to the Attitude stuff. It just really didn't. Triple H has more talent to work with, don't forget. I would say that right now he is now working with pretty high level talent like the Attitude Era was in terms of stockpiling talent.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't say that he has more talent than what than Vince. Vince had a great amount of talent. There's always that awkward period when some talents, like, all right, let me give you an example. Right now, WWE, we're eating good, right, in terms of talent, because we got CM Punk on his last leg, we got Drew McIntyre, we got Roman Reigns, we got Seth Rollins, we got Cody Rhodes, right? We got those handful of superstars right now. Whoa, and we still got Randy Orton on his last legs as well. So that's like what, 6, 7 top, like really big top guys.
Right.
Once all those guys that I mentioned retire, where there's big superstars, like, yes, I know there's Jey, I know that there's Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker, but they're not established like the guys that I just mentioned right now. I mentioned like 8 certified leaders.
Right.
When you lose those 8 certified leaders, or they get old and they start to fizzle out, unless you have the runner-ups like right there peaking, ready to roll, which they all don't blossom at the same time either. Like what's going on right now in WWE is pretty fascinating, because the fact that Jey Uso is kind of blowing up the way he is, along with like a guy like LA Knight, they kind of have the same kind of crowd, right? The same kind of crowd reaction too.
Yeah.
In terms of fan hype. Main
Right.
event Uso, yee, yeah. It's kind of the same shit.
Yeah.
So
they did mention Sid on the website though.
Yeah,
They
they
didn't
did.
mention him tonight.
They'll mention him on SmackDown and tomorrow probably.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from commentary yet.
The show is not over. Sometimes they do it in the middle of the show.
Yeah, they sometimes do it towards the middle back end of the show. What up, Mason?
Right.
Speaking of, it's also thing Booker T said about Sid. He said, without Sid Vicious, I don't think my brother and I would have made it to WCW.
I did see
Dang.
that. Nah, it's not about running away from the problem, John. We don't have no problem.
What the heck is this about to be?
What's going on?
Oh my
Hold on. I'm watching. Hold on, I see Xavier popping off right now. Did he just pull him in? Oh, he's doing the Cesaro.
Yeah, he's doing the Cesaro.
Oh yeah. One of the New Day's old feuds used to be with the Bar.
Yeah.
You got Xavier Woods over here doing her tilt
he didn't do it better than Cesaro, but he did pretty good.
That was such a good team, the Bar.
Yo, the Miz got to take off that short shirt, bro.
I don't know what's up with him all of a sudden wearing shirts now in the ring.
Nah, short shirts though. That shit look like, I don't know. He looked like he's part of a cheerleading
Thank you,
squad.
Cesaro with the swing.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. It wasn't even counting. They didn't give a damn. That's crazy.
Right now, CM Punk kind of saved WWE in a way. I could be wrong about this. Should I shut up now? Nah. I just don't think he did any saving. He just added to the run that they're on.
He just added to it. It's a lot of top guys though. Like, wow,
yeah, I mentioned at least 8.
Yeah.
Without mentioning the other
back,
guys.
that was big. Bringing Punk back, that was big.
Ooh.
You got and you got to also remember that we didn't even mention Gunther or Kevin Owens or Damian Priest.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
no, I did mention Seth Rollins though.
Oh yeah.
Those stars are established or getting established.
No, they are, but there's nobody bigger than the 8 that I mentioned though.
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
Like, damn!
They
what
don't have like
Xavier's trying to do his best Cesaro impression.
What's the closest thing to like a John Cena, Hulk Hogan?
It's Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
it's Roman.
As big as Cody is phenomenal, but Roman is Roman.
And another one, Joe Hendry.
Hold on. I love Joe Hendry, but let's chill out a little bit. I believe in Joe Hendry, but you threw me off on that one.
No, just how he's over.
All right,
I think he in the same
in terms of rising stars. Yeah, he's is that LA Knight is on a upper echelon, he's in the main scene.
Yeah, right. I guess you could say, I was about to say non-WWE over, but shoot, he's on NXT at this point.
But he hasn't even won a championship. He hasn't won a championship in TNA.
Nope.
Man, he be showing up like his face be showing up in the crowd.
Because people like trolling. That's like when we had the Believe, bro, and the Believers.
Yeah.
And he was in NXT, remember?
Right.
When Bo Dallas was in NXT and he was doing the Believe gimmick, that shit caught fire.
And
not to this extent.
It was on Raw.
Not to this, that's what I'm saying. Not to this extent, but it was pretty popular.
Right.
I will say this. Joe Hendry's like a mix of The Miz, Elias, and Bo Dallas. And he is in a very unique avenue right now. We haven't really seen what he's doing right now. We haven't really seen that because of the crossover, because of the fandom on social media. His iTunes, bro, his song on iTunes and Spotify and all this hit top 3 on the charts.
Right.
Over Taylor Swift.
Yeah, no, you're right. He said, no, he's more like Sami Zayn. Nah, not even, bro. Don't disrespect Sami Zayn like that.
Right.
Why is the Miz wrestling with a shirt on?
Oh,
yeah, I know. He's been doing that the last couple of weeks. Good.
This match is going crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, this match
he got surgery like The Rock?
Nah, I think he probably trying to sell that he got whooped by Braun Strowman. I mean, by Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker killed him in a match a couple weeks ago. How's that disrespect? Because Sami Zayn is in the upper echelon of the wrestling world.
I said Braun Strowman. How we both say the wrong people?
Yeah, it was Braun Breaker. I mean, not Braun. Bronson Reed.
Yeah, that's what.
Bro, look at Xavier Woods. What the fuck? Xavier Woods, bro. Oh, Pete Dunne pulled him out. Who's gonna win this, dog?
Ooh.
Wait, hold on. I don't know who won. I heard somebody's bell ring. Hold on, relax.
Oh,
Pete Dunne. Relax. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Pete Dunne. Holy crap. Pete Dunne is... That guy's good as hell. Damn, I feel bad. Xavier is the MVP of this match, though.
Yes. And how about Miz?
Nah, Miz did good, too. Yeah.
Miz was out here just doing crossbodies.
Like, and he puts his hand on
that
Xavier.
Yeah.
Yo, look at Xavier, dog. Nah, Xavier showed up and showed out.
Yeah, I just noticed that he had a Sid elbow pad on.
Yeah, the arm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be
I
another
ain't gonna
ace,
lie.
bro, but nobody said you were, John.
No.
We have, yeah, exactly what Straight has said. I just wanted to know what you didn't like. That's all it was.
I want to know who's gonna be in the next triple threat. Who's gonna be in the other two triple threats?
As much as we want to take Sami Zayn seriously, we just can't, no matter how many title runs
What?
we give him.
Oh,
What,
okay, buddy.
Lamar? You're talking for yourself, my guy. Sami is a certified 5-star wrestler.
Yeah.
Now, it
He's
doesn't mean I want him to
phenomenal.
win. I didn't want him to win the Intercontinental Championship. I wanted him to go for the world title, but he's a phenomenal performer. He puts on 5 stars with his eyes closed.
Right.
He's another Miz? No way.
Sammy?
And plus, you're saying that as like a degrading thing. The Miz is great.
Nah, Sammy's definitely not another Miz.
For Brian to get on the mic, you already know. Brian came in. Hold on, Papa. He ain't no Miz. Relax.
Yeah, those never seen a Sammy match in his life.
Bro, Sami Zayn, you could be annoyed with his character. You could not agree with this, that, or the other. But when that guy laces up his boots and he goes bell to bell,
Bro, he's as good as all of them.
As all of them. Very few could top that guy. Sami Zayn's a beast. That I have so much respect for his in-ring work that, and he's charismatic as hell too. So I don't know. There's just and it's not to put down the Miz, because the Miz is great, but the Miz is on his own. Oh shit! Look at Chad Gable's new attire.
Yeah,
just a safe worker.
How good was
Yeah, he
Sammy's
is.
stuff? How good was Sammy's stuff in the Bloodline? How good and golden was that?
That was really ultimately what cemented his WWE run.
There's still hopes that the Usos and Sami are going to join up with Roman to take on the new Bloodline.
That's how big it was, exactly. He's not even part of the family.
He's going to be in a new pay-per-view called Civil War.
Yeah, bro.
Civil War.
He's more Bloodline than freaking Tongaloa, bro. Come on, that should tell you all you need to know.
The tribal Tonga,
Bro, what's up with this Chad Gable infomercial, dog? This guy looks freaking shredded, making me feel bad about myself. You saw his veins popping out and shit? This guy looks like he hasn't eaten a carb for like a year. Remember that run he had with the IC title? He was like the garbage can of the locker room at that time.
Oh yeah, but remember that's the Vince era though.
Yeah, and even during the Vince era though, he had a lot of bright spots and bright matches. Now that we didn't care about his IC run, yeah, I'll give you that 100%. The booking of his IC run and the IC run for Shinsuke Nakamura were god awful. But that's just booking his championship reign being lackluster.
Yeah. Hey, Sami Zayn got to be in a WrestleMania match with was it KO against Shane and the return of Daniel Bryan?
Oh yeah, the tag team match at Mania 35.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Damn, I have forgotten about that. I watched it, but the fact that you had to mention, I had to dig deep in my memory bank. I didn't know where you were going with that. Vince didn't give a shit about the mid-card titles. Man, I wouldn't say that he didn't give a shit, because guys like The Miz still did great with the mid-card. I just feel Riddle did great with the U.S., Lashley. There's a few recognizable mid-card champs, but he was like kind of like, if Vince felt like focusing on it, he did right by it. But his focus on those titles didn't last very long. That's the reality of it, so I'm not going to cover it up. He did ruin some runs that could have been great.
I feel like he messed up the prestige a little bit too, like the way he was doing it.
Well, he flip-flopped. Like, yeah, John Cena, the U.S. Open title, the AJ Styles one, the Kevin Owens one. So, like, come on. Like, not every mid-card title under Vince McMahon was garbage in the 2000s or the later 2000s or even the 2010s.
And didn't Gunther's run start under Vince?
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it did. And it's the same with Roman.
Yeah, no, there's that you gotta, and there's also been great tag team champions during Vince's run as well. Like I'm talking 2010s because that's kind of like when people are like, oh, that's when they were falling off. Well, again, it was.
Remember Trevor Murdoch?
Go. You
Trevor
gotta
Murdoch. Oh
you
my
gotta
God.
realize, bro. We had John Cena getting ready to walk away. Batista walked away. You know, there's a lot of people that walked away during that time. Notice the trend in wrestling. It's always the same thing. There's always a gap that, it's not. Some people will call it horrible because they want to call it horrible. Fine, call it whatever you want. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. But let's just say that it's just not as good, or it's not peaking as high as if it could or felt or should have. And it's not that Vince didn't have talent, because he did have Finn Balor, but Finn Balor got hurt as soon as he won the Universal title. Remember that? And for what it's worth, a lot of people say, oh, Vince hated Dolph Ziggler. Vince never wanted to put over Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler had concussion issues. Dolph Ziggler had injury issues as well when Christian did too. Remember when Christian was feuding with Randy Orton? He had gotten injured too.
Yep. That was in the game, 2K15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
there was...
It's not all Vince's fault, but you could definitely, there's some moments that you could definitely paint him as the bad guy.
Right. I don't know.
I agree.
You know what? I don't know if you remember when Taz showed up on WWE TV with the ECW championship?
I don't remember. I'm really bad with shit.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. I remember that because I was just watching an older episode of SmackDown.
Oh, you cheater.
Taz had wrestled then WWE champion Triple H in a champion versus champion match. They should have let Taz go over, and instead they let Triple H.
I'm gonna take it a step further. And Brian happens to be here every so often when I mention this guy, but me and him have had a lot of conversations about him. A lot of people hate Vince for bringing back Goldberg and doing right by Goldberg in terms of treating him like a legend. I would say about 85% or 90% of Goldberg's old man Goldberg run, I didn't have a problem with it. My biggest problem was definitely going over on Bray Wyatt, never giving the title back, like never seeing that story. And Undertaker. That's probably like the only thing that, and that's not even Vince's fault. That's more of like, these were two old ass guys that went on way too long, because the match wasn't even that bad. They just went on too long, and they tried doing way too much.
He gave himself a concussion. He gave himself a concussion in that match.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Goldberg. Yeah.
I remember
Goldberg
that
was
match.
In that match.
It wasn't a bad match. They were just old and really, really going at it for way too long for their age. They went too hard, bro.
He had a concussion before he even got in the ring. He had a concussion.
Yeah, because he hit himself in the door.
Yep.
And then it didn't help matters when he went for the spear and his head hit the ring post.
Yeah, the ring post. Like a Damian Priest.
But I didn't have a problem with that return either. I didn't have a problem with
bad guys.
What's been going on with Shinsuke Nakamura though? That's what I want.
Non-existent.
Non-existent.
Right now, I'm starting to realize that Vince booked him better.
That's
low key. He definitely did book him better.
Because at least Vince had him win the Royal Rumble, the King of the Ring, the Intercontinental.
Right.
And Vince actually had him on TV.
Yeah, he did. And he was over. He was over.
But then again, Shinsuke wrestled in Japan.
Yeah, he AEW bound, man. You think he AEW bound?
I was about to say, could he have an injury that we don't know about?
No. You think he AEW bound, man? He all elite bound?
Did you hear Damian Priest? Damian Priest said, basically, we're the devil and we're coming for you.
I did hear that.
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even hear nothing that Randy Orton said when he came out.
That part
I didn't
I
hear.
miss a lot of it.
I didn't hear
You're
nothing that
crazy,
he was
Lex. He
talking
should have not beaten KO. Dude, I like KO, but KO was young as hell. Young stallion that was always gonna recover. Yeah. So
Yeah.
are you mad that Stone Cold beat KO as well? I mean, don't be a hypocrite then.
I think he's probably mad about the KO thing because I think a lot of people wanted Owens versus Jericho that year.
Yeah.
Well, no,
all
but
right,
but they still got Owens versus Jericho.
they
No,
did.
I know. It's
But
just
for the title.
IWC.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So are you mad that Stone Cold beat Kevin Owens? Tell me with a straight face you're mad that Stone Cold beat Kevin Owens and you were mad.
Well, I seen another Joe Hendry son in the crowd right behind.
Yeah, he was behind the announcers.
Mm-hmm.
Bash in
And
Berlin's
I'm
gonna
trying
be
to tell
good,
you.
bro.
Yeah,
Thank God,
looks good.
thank God I'm not working.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be good, but I still got Bad Blood. I think Bad Blood's gonna be better.
I
This is
agree.
filler. It's just a filler pay-per-view for real.
But tell me, go Timothy. I cannot wait to see your reply on this one. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what you come up with your fingers, man. I want to see what you type in there.
Up here they go.
Yep, there it is.
Got the strap match, man. Everybody got to touch
Why
the
would I be
turnbuckle.
mad about a match I didn't even know was going to happen? Really? You're gonna tell me that that's your excuse? Why would you be mad about a match you didn't know that was going to happen? Well, it happened, and Stone Cold whooped and beat Kevin Owens, and you weren't mad.
Was the strap match always like that? Like, did you have to always touch the turnbuckle?
Mm-mm.
It's 50-50. It depends on how they want to book it.
Yeah, because I should have sworn it wasn't like that sometimes.
I like the
Sometimes it
turnbuckle. I
was.
like the turnbuckle, the four corners.
Yeah, they did that with Shad and
Nah, I'm gonna mute
JTG.
this, man. I'm gonna mute this. I'm not trying to get all extra depressed right now.
But yeah, like the strap match has kind of like rotated because I
Oh,
know
they
the
talking
one
about Psycho Sid.
Yeah, they're showing. Of course they were, bro. Come on, this guy was a big deal.
I was about to say,
Like
they gonna
VJ
go the
said,
whole
they
show
should have
without
ducked him to
addressing
the
it.
whole
That's
thing.
crazy.
It might.
Yeah, but it would have been better if they put him in when he was still here.
Oh my God, Timothy, bro, why you trying to cover up your eyes now? It's an
I
old
forgot about
guy.
Hogan. Hogan is dead.
It's about at the end of the day, it's about an old guy that should not be in the ring with a young guy, and the old guy, because he is who he is, ends up winning. It's the legend of that person. So you just told me all I needed to know. You were being biased because you're not as big of a Goldberg fan. But you just wrote to me, you're crazy, Lex. He should have not beaten KO. That's literally what you just wrote to me. How am I crazy? I like Goldberg. And that's why I left the percentage. I said about 85 to 90% of Goldberg's old man Goldberg run was good to me. Meaning there were some spots that I didn't like. But that one particular match, him versus Kevin Owens, I was mad that the match wasn't longer, but not that he beat him. I'm fine that he beat him. I just wanted a longer match. I remember being upset that I thought Kevin Owens and him were going to go, for, I don't know, 10 minutes. But then I'd be an idiot because Goldberg never really had long matches.
Like maybe a top Goldberg match is maybe like between 5 to 6 minutes.
Pretty much.
Oh
exactly.
yeah, those things never lasted long. Yeah,
they never. That's why I thought that him and Brock Lesnar had a good match at WrestleMania, and it was literally only like 5 minutes long. The second one, the one in Orlando, because I was there live.
Yeah,
dude, you gotta.
Yeah, don't talk about the WrestleMania 20 match.
Oh, geez.
Man, I did not know that Psycho Sid was a part of the Four Horsemen.
Let me tell you,
it was.
When we're talking about that WrestleMania in Orlando, Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, those 5, that's not a legend. Goldberg is not a legend.
He's not just a legend, he's a Hall of Famer.
Oh my God. Oh my god.
Just stop.
Now he said WCW legend for sure. Oh my god.
Timothy, bro.
Does WWE not own WCW? Did Goldberg not go to WWE early in his career? Did he not capture gold?
Yeah.
Did he not get featured like a big star? Wasn't he always a big deal when he came out?
Lex, didn't he beat Triple H during his reign of terror?
I mean, dude,
Yeah, he
are you
did.
kidding me? His run was mid?
He spared the shit out of The Rock. I remember that.
All right, but that's exactly what I'm saying. That old man Goldberg was done right by Vince in my eyes, and he treated him with respect.
Yeah.
You're just adding more to what I'm trying to talk to when it comes to like a guy like Goldberg being booked good by Vince. And you're talking about how he shouldn't have. I'm crazy for thinking that he beat KO. Now you're saying that he's not a legend, that he was a WCW legend. All you're trying to do is like, you're trying to shrink and alter reality to fit your idea of what's what. And that's what Ace does all the time. I'm used to having these kind of conversations where you twist and turn and put little asterisks and little quotations, and he's mid. Goldberg is mid. Bro, you could put the best pro wrestler in the world up against Goldberg, and Goldberg's aura, just standing in the ring with the crowd chanting his name, is a much bigger spot than any flip that your favorite little pro wrestler could do. And you could say I'm crazy. Goldberg was that guy. You want to talk about aura, that because that word's trending every day now. We use that word like it's getting overly used nowadays. So let's pretty much. So let's talk about a guy like Goldberg. Aura, injuries, and botches. Oh my god. Dog, that is so disrespectful. That is crazy, dog.
He talks about him like he was in the ring with him.
Right.
I don't know if you're talking to. You're not talking to a fan. You're talking to Bret Hart right now.
Yeah, that's
oh my god.
Maybe you listen to Bret Hart too much.
Brian, I love having you in the back because you've been coming in and been throwing up. You've been talking every time you've come from out of nowhere. It's been with an RKO and a haymaker.
Oh my god.
Because it's weird. Because you're telling him, why don't you like Goldberg? Instead of saying, oh, he has a boring gimmick, he has this dude saying, oh, he was a bad coworker.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. But that's literally and having you like we've had those conversations, and it's so funny, dude. It's so funny to me how people don't genuinely have like, as a fan, bro. Are you a fan or do you work backstage? Like,
right.
You get me? Are you the guy that's holding the light or holding the microphone over the camera, or like, are you the one that shines the shoe, or like, are you watching the product for what?
Why is Goldberg not a legend? Oh, he cut in front of me in catering.
Oh, Goldberg came out and slammed the door too hard when he was making his way to the ring. Come on.
Yeah, Goldberg, he used to bang his head against the door.
Nah, I was the security guard for Goldberg when he banged his head and he bumped into me on the way to the ring. He stubbed my toe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. We got Chad Gable coming in the cut.
Yeah.
What makes him a legend?
Oh, boy. Stop.
The fact that I have to explain. I can't sit here and explain.
For starters, what about the Goldberg streak?
Goldberg streak beating Hogan.
Dude, Hogan, out of all people, the most prideful guy on planet Earth when it comes to the wrestling world, has come out and talked about Goldberg and how he was an undeniable force of nature, and he was willing to put him over in his prime or at the back end of his prime because of how good he saw the future in Goldberg.
Bro, Hogan FYI too. I wanted to throw this out there because you know how it's like infamous, like the whole streak, how they're saying like, oh, the WCW inflated it by like fucking, because every week you tune into Nitro, he was like 90, next week he was like 100 something, you know?
Yeah, like if they gassed it up.
And even Jericho in his book, like said it was like fake numbers or whatever. I forgot this dude's YouTube channel. I forgot what it was. This dude actually went back and he did all the fucking matches, including the house shows. And they didn't exaggerate it by a lot, bro. They added like 16.
So they added 6.
Because that's the thing. They used a lot of
No,
house
like
show
no, but I'm saying that they made it sound like this dude did like 20 matches and they made up the number 100 and something whatever. But WCW didn't inflate it as much as everybody thinks they did. They only added about like 14 and 16 matches.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. Like,
I believe
which is still like ridiculous.
Right.
So DDP deserves to come back, beat Gunther for the title because he deserved it. My guy.
That's different.
DDP is like 65 years old.
Yeah,
much different.
I'm gonna let you guys add to it, but let me just say this: DDP doesn't look the same as Goldberg did when he first got brought back as Old Man Goldberg by Vince McMahon. DDP, at the end of the day, as great as he is a lot older. A lot older. If you would have told me that DDP would do this, several years ago, then maybe sure. Nah, what do you mean? Of course it's different. You're talking about a 60-something-year-old man, and when Goldberg came back to beat Kevin Owens, how old was he? He was in his 50s or 40-something? 50-something? How old is DDP right now, bro?
Don't forget, the DDP is like 65 at least. I'll look it up right now.
Look at this amazing
This guy's 68. Goldberg is 57. Let me see when Goldberg versus Kevin Owens.
This amazing entrance by Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, this is dope.
This is Bo's first match in 5 years.
2017. That was 7 years ago. 50-year-old Goldberg, who still looked like a linebacker.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy. DDP is 68 years old.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
I know,
Stop
right?
it, bro. So, yes, if DDP was 20 years younger, yes, I wouldn't mind him beating somebody for the belt if he looked like Goldberg and was 20 years younger like Goldberg was.
Yeah.
So to answer your question wholeheartedly, could a guy like Gunther lose to DDP if DDP came back and looked like Goldberg and was Goldberg's age at that time? The answer is yes, 100%. Because you're having a feud with a legend. There's always going to be a payoff. There's a rub there.
You know, a feud with DDP and The Rock?
Come on, man.
Back in the day would have been great. Just a war of words on the mouth, on the microphone.
Well, that and DDP was also called the People's Champion in WCW. So it was kind of like a
look
battle of gimmicks.
Exactly. Look at what Straight Edge just wrote. DDP was 40 when he started. Imagine he was 10 years younger than when Goldberg beat Kevin Owens. So yeah, to answer your question, DDP actually beat everybody old as hell. That old motherfucker did not deserve to beat Kevin Owens. Yeah, but Stone Cold did. Yeah, okay, bro. Stone Cold, who could barely walk. All right.
Yeah.
And Stone Cold's my favorite of all time. Come on, man.
DDP started as a manager first, not even a wrestler.
Man, stop. You're just picking and choosing, bro. You're being a hypocrite, Timothy. What up, Levi? Howdy looks badass. I don't know, man. I don't really like his mask. I don't like the color.
You don't like his mask?
I don't like his mask.
I don't like the mask, and I don't like the extensive fake hair.
Yeah, he got the wig. I don't like the wig. I like the mask. I don't like the wig.
See, I do agree with the wig. The wig is a little...
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, too.
I don't like that. What y'all think his finisher going to be?
You know it's about to be the Sister Abigail.
Sister Abigail.
He started dancing with him.
Yeah, all this started just
Cena,
because we said,
man.
God, are we really finna have this argument all night with this guy? Timothy, just
look, the day that you realize that you're being a hypocrite and say that Stone Cold is okay for Stone Cold to beat Kevin Owens at the main event of
hit the
WrestleMania, then we could continue this conversation. Till then, conversation has been closed.
I still can't believe all that started off of just saying that Vince booked some people better than Triple H. Like
That's all. That's all I was trying. That's all I was trying to talk about.
Oh, Lex, here that CM Punk was live streaming Under the Ring today.
For real?
He was live streaming on Instagram. Under the Ring.
What he was talking about?
Yo,
he was talking about jumping Drew.
He was just sitting there. He was just sitting there waiting till his music hit so he could get Drew from behind.
He was live streaming the whole thing.
WrestleMania 38 was what, 2 years ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
So in 22. 57-year-old Stone Cold beating Kevin Owens. How tragic. 57-year-old Stone Cold beat Kevin Owens. Okay.
Is this the topic now? Is how Stone Cold beat Kevin Owens?
Now that's what I'm making it. Because how are you going to say that Goldberg shouldn't beat Kevin Owens, but Stone Cold should?
I'm fine with both of them beating him.
What was the build up for that match anyway? I don't even remember.
It was all to build up Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Right. So
that's literally it. That's literally it. That's everything else is irrelevant to the conversation. It was literally for Goldberg to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Damn.
But go ahead, MGM. You could add to it though. I'm just saying in terms of like building up the scope.
Yeah, because they actually did hint that match was going to be fast. Because I think Goldberg was talking about he could beat him in a certain amount of time. Kevin was talking about no, he couldn't. Because that's actually how the whole Festival of Friendship thing happened. Was Kevin Owens trying to prove he was hard or whatever against like Chris Jericho before the match, and then Jericho screwed him, and that's why it was like 5 seconds.
Dang.
Yeah, what a great build. Yeah, it was to build up Goldberg and then to have Brock Lesnar beat him. Dude, anytime you could get a legend like that and two major guys like that face for a world title, that's a box office draw. And you know what, Himothy? Sue me. I was there live, and when Goldberg came out, the arena blew up. It was a sold-out crowd in Orlando. And me, including everyone else, was going crazy for Goldberg and Lesnar when they faced off at each other. But everyone online that cried about Goldberg beating Brock Lesnar, like beating Kevin Owens, like you are crying right now in 2024. I guess you got traumatized by it. You know, you clearly weren't there in the building. But for me personally, being in the building, Goldberg coming out the back with the championship belt, facing Brock Lesnar while I'm there live, that is a moment that I will never forget, and I absolutely loved. It's supposed to blow up. It's nostalgia. Oh, so it's supposed to.
Oh my God.
Okay. Now it's supposed to. No, but he's not a legend though. Remember, it's not. How's it nostalgic if he's not a legend?
It's any match I got traumatized by. It was that Becky Lynch and Bianca SummerSlam match.
Nah.
Oh yeah, that match, bro. Yeah, I don't know what.
Nah.
Oh, when she came back out of nowhere and she whooped her ass?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just one move, just buried her completely.
See, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I actually don't have much of a problem with that.
It was shocking, for sure.
Yeah. What? One finisher?
Yeah, but...
Nah, because like the...
Go ahead.
No, because like the whole thing about the match, and people are like, but it was like one finisher. Yeah, but the point is Bianca got cocky and she got caught.
Exactly.
Like the whole...
It's the shock factor of it, bro. That those moments live on forever, dude.
Right.
She got buried, man.
She did get buried, and I was shocked, but it worked.
Yeah.
She got, man.
Hey, listen,
she kicked
out
of more
about that,
finishes
but
than
she
that.
ended up more over off the back of it, man.
She kicked out of way more finishes.
And then Becky ended up turning heel.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Those moments, I remember them, and I screamed. When they catch me off guard with those kind of moments, I was like, "Oh my God, what the?" Like, it's just one of those shocking moments.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of the moments that I don't like that is just in my mind forever. It's just like never going away. It's memorable because I feel
The
like
shock
I
value.
didn't want that to happen. Yeah, the shock value. That's what made
Yeah,
it
you
memorable.
didn't expect for her to come back and to win in like 3 seconds.
I didn't want it to happen. I didn't want it to happen like that.
That was the point. That's why they turned her
That's
heel,
the
because she knew
point.
she would be heel off the back of it.
Dog, you know what's the biggest thing that haunts people, dog? You want me to tell you what's the biggest thing that haunts people with wrestling is that they feel like they could write and they could do better and that they could book because they know wrestling is scripted. That's what it is.
It's not that easy.
No, and not only that, dog, Brian. How many times we watch UFC and our favorite guy gets fucking destroyed and we didn't even anticipate it?
Oh yeah.
You know, Lex, how
oh
about
my
when
god!
Nick Foley got thrown off the cage?
Yeah, dude, but like
that match wasn't that good. It's just only people remember is that spot. It's like they thought that was the best thing in the world.
Well, because the reason I bring up UFC, not to mix up combat sports with wrestling, but the reason I bring up something like that is because in entertainment you need shock value at certain points of whether it's on this pay-per-view, on the next show, you need something to draw that kind of emotion. Luckily, when you watch a sport like a UFC event, you know, not every time the guy you think is going to win, or that you want to see win is going to win. How many times, like I said, me and Brian have been in parties or we've talked after the matches have happened, or we've, whatever the case is, and we've been like, holy shit, like I did not anticipate this at all. And no one could have written that to go down that way.
Right.
So when it comes to storytelling, it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of like when you watch, what made Game of Thrones so big and so trendy? The fact that every character you thought that would live would die.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what made Game of Thrones so groundbreaking, because they got A-list level superstars on this TV show to get popped off like if they were Mr. Nobodies. And they built up their characters. It's the same thing with wrestling, bro. You're going to write every once in a while for a Becky Lynch to dominate Bianca, for a Goldberg to come out and spear you and crack you in half, for Brock Lesnar to come out and suplex John Cena 1,000,000 times. Those are moments that you will always create, for better or worse. You need to have those shock value moments. And one thing that me and Brian have discussed a ton off stream, we want to see the titles rotate, bro. We don't want to see these long 1,000-day champions over and over and over. That shit's not even fun. I don't need to see Roman Reigns 2.0 every time somebody wins the belt. Gunther doesn't need to have the belt till WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Gunther needs to get popped off.
Attitude Era was like 3 years and shit like that. And The Rock had 6 title reigns. In 3 years.
Bro, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for The Rock's comeback, The Rock had one of the shortest career, but one of the most legendary careers, highly decorated. Yeah. And this guy did that shit in no time.
Oh, like, what a year, Nike.
How long was Stone Cold on top? Maybe
nothing.
2 to 3 years.
Yeah, I think it was roughly like 4 to 5 years extended because he was on TV and shit. But yeah, like as like main event, probably like a good 3 straight years.
Yeah. The same with The Rock.
The Rock's entire career was like 7 years, but like on top was 3 years.
Yeah,
on top
super
was
small.
Like 3 years.
But Undertaker.
Undertaker's the exception.
Undertaker was at least like 30.
Yeah, Undertaker's the exception.
Yeah.
But you gotta also realize too, because I've gone back to watch some of Undertaker's earlier matches. He aged like fine wine. Undertaker's he's kind of like the LeBron James of wrestling, where like LeBron is like 41 and he's still averaging like top player numbers. That's what Undertaker did for WWE. He was so dependable even when he was, old as shit already.
And he kept reinventing himself as well.
Yeah.
For sure. That's like if there's a LeBron in wrestling, I think it's Undertaker. This match has been pretty solid. I mean, I would have wanted to have seen a little more from Chad Gable, but it's been an Uncle Howdy showcase.
He hit the ankle slam on the announce table. It ain't even break.
Yeah, he's had a few spots with the ankle slam and the I think it was belly to belly over the ropes.
Yeah. It was
it's been all right. It's been all right. For Gable, I mean, the match has been, the matches obviously we're trying to establish Howdy here. Oh, referee's down. The Roman spot.
Uncle Howard.
You know we got to get a Roman spot in Uncle Howdy's match all of a sudden.
Yeah, anytime you see this scrawny small ref, you know what's going on.
We know the YS6 is finna come out.
Man, this ref is built to take bumps, man. He be in the gym 24/8.
Yeah.
He was training with Chad Gable before this match. Oh, that's his finisher, the mandible claw.
That's probably gonna be his signature.
Yeah, that's his signature. Uh-oh. Uncle Howdy getting whooped. Now you're gonna hear ding, 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 ding. Damn, you can see his hair.
Yeah, it's coming out of his top. I believe in Uncle Howard.
You believe in Uncle Howard?
Yeah.
You believe in Uncle Howard, huh?
You know who's the one that I'm most intrigued by in that stable? Dexter Lumis.
Who?
What about Joe?
I actually agree with that.
What about Joe Gacy?
Nah.
Oh yeah, Joe Gacy got it, man.
He cool, but
I mean, Gacy's good. I just know what he's about because I've seen him in NXT.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the same here.
Yeah, remember, we're talking about intrigue.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, what about Rowan, man? What about Rowan?
Got Big Red.
Yeah.
Better question is, where's Nikki?
Rowan like a Terminator.
That's crazy that this match is main eventing Raw, guys. Don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted.
Gotta do a moonsault.
Kurt Angle, I mean, Chad Gable just lost.
Oh, that's his finisher.
We said it's a super Abigail fool.
Carter.
You gotta change the
Oh my
animation.
god, bro. This guy acting slow.
Nah, Carter.
Change the animation.
I know it kind of looked like a DDT kind of the way Chad Gable sold it.
Yeah, don't give us the same one. Don't give us the same one next year.
I wish they would have done the mask how he had it before. Like, I like the gray or white mask.
Yeah.
I don't like this green.
Yeah, it looked like he had some milk and he got a milk stash right there.
Yeah. He got a little milk stain on the Monopoly mustache.
I'm surprised Nikki Cross didn't come out.
They only had 1 minute.
Well, could Nikki Cross be overseas though?
Could be.
Because half the roster right now is overseas.
Oh yeah.
That's why Gunther wasn't there.
Yeah,
I knew Gunther was leaving. I knew Gunther was gonna leave anyway.
Solid Monday Night Raw. What you guys think?
Better than last week.
Yeah, definitely better than last week.
Definitely. This was a breeze to watch. I felt like I was watching SmackDown for a second.
Oh, that's Nikki Cross. She just showed up.
And the fact that half the roster wasn't even there.
Well, the roster from Raw was there.
Yeah.
No, majority
Gunther's not. Gunther's not.
Well, no, some of the wrestlers are overseas right now.
Man, that Strowman and
Gunther is one of them.
I mean, Bronson Reed.
Braun Breaker.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite. I haven't seen something like that in so long, bro.
Yeah, that was my favorite match as well.
I want to watch that again, actually.
Same here.
I want to see them break the ring.
I'm about to
look it up on YouTube. I should have rewinded it. I turned off my TV, so now I can't rewind it. But I'm gonna look it up on YouTube.
Dang.
Let me see if I find it on YouTube. I'm gonna put it on again because that shit was good as hell.
Yeah,
I'm fast forwarding my DVR to that part.
Yeah, aren't you lucky?
Well, at least you don't want to go through commercials.
Hell yeah. Yo, Himothy, just admit it, bro. You don't like Goldberg. Just admit it.
Oh, jeez. Are we still talking about this, bro?
I think some of the debates took me out of it, man. Some of the debates took me out of it.
Because when I said The Rock, Stone Cold, like we're talking about like Undertaker and shit, he said facts, real legends, like trying to put down Goldberg.
That's crazy, man.
Jeez, man.
Hey, and I think Goldberg, he's a legend.
Name somebody that had the same type of hype as Goldberg, though. Name somebody that had the same type of hype.
Ooh,
like Goldberg?
Like Goldberg. Like, I can't even name somebody that had the same type of hype.
What Brock Lesnar did in WWE was already done by Goldberg in WCW.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the closest I can think of, like rookie and sophomore year Brock. Yeah. That's the closest I've ever seen.
It was Brock just did it faster than Goldberg.
Yeah, and Goldberg also had a bigger winning streak.
They tried to redo what Goldberg did with Ryback, and that did not work out.
Nope.
Well, so certain things happened where they were forced to elevate Ryback.
Yeah, they didn't even did it. I don't even know what I was saying.
Damn, I digga.
They definitely, I don't know, man. I don't
know. Ryback, unfortunately, it was just there was nothing he was going to do during that time because I was during the Punk Cena Rock stuff, so he was pretty much screwed.
Yeah, he was.
I liked Ryback. I like Ryback.
They booked themselves into a corner when they put Ryback in Hell in a Cell against Punk.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Drew's making that CM Punk friendship bracelet the most prestigious title in WWE. Nah, it's actually the other way around. CM Punk is actually making it the most prestigious title in WWE because his desire for wanting it that bad and Drew, dangling it in front of him is really what's making that come to life.
What do you mean?
That's another thing that happened in that Brit Baker.
All right, so Drew McIntyre takes CM Punk's bracelet that a fan made for him. And Drew McIntyre has been cutting promos how it has AJ's name and his dog's name on it, and Drew McIntyre says that his dog is stupid and that he has the bracelet on, so that means his family's in his corner and all this shit. And CM Punk's like anger and desire to want to get it back because it means something to him, like his character obviously, but it means something to him. Therefore, it automatically gets you invested in like hoping that he gets it back as a good guy versus a bad guy.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about a specific title.
Oh no title. He just says that it feels like a title, like Roman going for the flower necklace.
Yeah, the Falufa.
The Afulafufafo.
Yeah.
And like
I don't know.
Brit Baker, yeah, like Brit Baker going for the glove in a match, telling the story.
Exactly.
It's like Mr. Psycho in a way.
When are you gonna do another retro WWE stream? Later this week, man. I don't know. I don't really schedule it that far ahead. I just know that it's happening. Ryan, no, it's not storming right now. It was raining earlier, but no.
Man, it was storming out here. I did doom. I'm like, what is that noise?
Punk making people care about the bracelet. Exactly. No, that's definitely what it is.
Yeah. Punk is making a fantastic story.
You know,
it's about the Shrek.
They're using, family ties, stable ties. Like, so Judgment Day is the family and relationship ties. When you look at the Roman Reigns, it's him about the tribal chief with the necklace because that's what the necklace stands for. CM Punk, it's about him getting revenge on Drew for the injury, but now it's become more personal because it's about him getting something related to his family back.
Yeah, that's what I liked about All In too. It was very family oriented.
It's been hot as hell.
Wait, did you say All In was very family oriented?
Yeah, definitely.
Carter, what, bro?
There was a child crying while their father was kicked.
Man, listen. What happened at the end of that match, though? What happened at the end of the match? Family came in the ring. He almost powerbombed the kid, but we ain't going to talk about that. Man, you had Mariah May, mother slap Tony
that's
Storm.
crazy. You know that match with Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed wasn't even that long. It was like less than 10 minutes.
I feel like
and with a freaking commercial break too, right?
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That goes to show. That's another thing Brian and I talk about. These matches don't gotta be 15 minutes long. They could be 5 minutes and give us promos.
No, in the Attitude Era, a match was long. It was like 5 minutes.
Exactly. Am I having lagging with my faction? I don't play my faction online, so no. And Himothy, to answer your question about the Canes, I don't follow college sports at all. Go ahead, Carter.
Lex, I got Seth Rollins 14 today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Not a lot of people are getting them.
Nobody not getting them?
No, that a lot of people are.
Well, I was about to say, I was like, damn, everybody else.
But you know what I noticed? Like, so when I got him, I downloaded a Dean Ambrose. The only thing I was able to give him was Seth Rollins' theme. Or should I say the Shield theme.
Yeah, because you couldn't give him the video package.
Yeah, I seen you talking about that.
Yeah, it's like they don't have the Trons. They have the Trons locked.
You know what's funny, though?
Yeah,
you guys want to laugh? Tonight, as good of a Monday Night Raw as it was, outside of like the CM Punk stuff, like I'm not. I know Randy cut a promo and all that, but it didn't really hype me up for Bash in Berlin. I just think it was a good show overall.
Yeah, he cut a promo talking about I know I got demons. You know I fight demons all the time.
Yeah, trying to gas it up. We know that man's gonna lose like there's no tomorrow. My whole thing is that like this go home show was pretty bad. If you rate it like a go home show, it was pretty bad on like it didn't make me want to tune in more or less to the pay-per-view. It made me want to watch Raw next week to see what happens with Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman.
Right. Yeah.
But Bronson Reed in that triple threat
there wasn't much building to Bash in Berlin.
Exactly. No, we got Bronson Reed in the triple threat match, yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching that parking lot brawl right now.
Story-wise,
I'm watching Bronson Reed. Oh my God, I didn't even notice this. That's what I get for talking shit. So like I saw all the spots from the turnbuckle and all that other stuff. Bronson Reed jumped at Braun Strowman through the rope.
Yeah, he did a suicide dive.
Suicide dive.
What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. Bro, Bronson Reed is on another level, dog.
They was tearing up that match, man.
And the fact that Vince released him from his contract before.
That was definitely a Vince choke job. There's no way around that.
Yeah.
They opened up with your favorite tag team, the LWF, man.
I gotta go, man.
Hey,
that
LWF,
man. That's racist, Carter. That's racist, bro. That's racist.
I like the little spot where all four of them was in the ring and they jumped out.
That was dope.
Yo, can we call out Carter for being racist?
Well, LWF.
What did you say?
He said that's my favorite. He started with my favorite tag team at LWF.
Oh wow!
Because you like man, Vontavious Porter, like.
Wow.
Vontavious Porter.
What is he even talking about, man? I'm done, man. I'm done.
I will say, in terms of tag teams,
Carter is snoozing. Carter snoozing.
I will say this though, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. You guys might hate me for this.
I'm a little scared.
Hey, man.
I miss Vince McMahon's booking of big men.
I don't hate that take.
What you want?
I thought you said, I didn't know what you was finna say. So I got a little scared.
I miss the Bobby Lashleys of the world. I miss Braun Strowman being a beast. I miss
Omos.
I don't miss Omos, but I did like the idea of Omos. Like I saw him live and he was really, really impressive. I think that they should do a better job trying to make sure that he stays around because he's pretty quick for his size.
Yeah.
That's my guy, Omar.
He's not half bad, bro. He really isn't.
Yeah, that's what I got into a whole argument with somebody in my league because of this. Like,
he's just too big, so it's kind of hard to book. But he's a specimen, man. You keep a guy like that around, he's special.
Man, I got into a whole argument. The man wanted to shut his whole league down over this because I was not trying to I wasn't trying to take no credit away from Omar. I'm like, Omar is a good wrestler. He talking about he not.
Nah, Timothy,
ain't no way he was about to shut down a league.
Man, Timothy's racist as shit. He said, I thought that was your favorite faction. Get the fuck out of here. When have I ever said that I like them? They're one of my least favorite. I don't even care if they exist. What the fuck? Shit, I only bought the LWO mask because I bought the Rey Mysterio mask for the WWE 2K launch stream. I don't care about LWO. What the hell? Not once, bro. You guys don't pay attention to my streams. That's it, man. We had that guy earlier talking about that I say everything is a bathroom break. Now this guy's saying that he thought it was my favorite faction. What the hell? Carter talking about, that's your team.
I thought that was your team, man. I thought you like
man. That tells me y'all be in here. Y'all be in here, but y'all ain't really be in here, man.
Man, I thought you like Wild, man.
Carter,
I thought
bro.
Wild was your guy, man.
What? Man, I thought all the new dudes were corny. All I said was that they're good that he's a good high flyer. That's it. I can't. So I gave him a compliment, and he's my favorite.
I thought you liked him. You seemed like you was enjoying him.
Jeez.
You seem like you was enjoying him, man.
Oh my God.
I'm
tight when you seen him doing his moves, man. You was
not once, man. Not once, bro. I'm not even a Rey Mysterio fan like that. What the fuck?
It's crazy that this LWO has outlasted the original LWO.
Barely, because they just been backstage. Yeah, it seems like you enjoy their matches. Well, I enjoy their matches because they do the little flips and shit, but it don't mean like I enjoy wrestling, bro. What the fuck? I enjoy
the biggest story the LWO has had is maybe Dominic.
Yeah, the last time
100% Dom.
in my head, let me tell you, in my head, the last time they were relevant was when they did the Backlash stuff with Dominic and Bad Bunny and all that shit. That was the last time they were relevant. Everything else they've done have been water under the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
They've just been together to sell merch.
Yep.
Speaking of
to sell the LWO shirts.
What, Carl? What you was gonna say, MG?
I was gonna say, speaking of a group that's around just to sell merch, can we stop this PFC versus Damage Control feud?
We gotta stop that. No, we gotta stop it. I'm done.
Yeah, that's rough.
I'm done.
Well, I thought that was your favorite group, MGM.
No. Oh, I thought he was gonna say I was about to have a heart attack. I was about to hang up.
No.
I swear.
Your man's Cruz Del Toro got his bed shaped up too, man. He cut the bed down. He cut the bed.
I was gonna say that's your favorite team, bud.
Nah, that's your favorite team. You went out. Remember last week you said, "Oh, the lesbian." That was you last week. I remember you went crazy.
Yeah. You can't wait to get that word out, man.
Man, I'm shocked. We don't even gotta watch Raw live anymore. You could just go to YouTube and they have everything uploaded already.
Pretty much.
You don't gotta pay. You don't gotta pay for cable. You don't gotta see nothing.
No.
Man, YouTube trying to rob people blind at this point.
We just gonna watch the highlights.
Nah. I'm just saying, like someone who's struggling that can't watch it, you can watch it for free.
Yeah. Or say you want to drop your cable. So okay, I don't want to see this anymore.
You just can't watch it live, but it's a big deal to watch it live.
There's people that record it too. Like I see, like they upload it after they.
Yeah, like those people that are breaking the law, the lawbreakers.
Yeah, they go there, they record the match on their phone and then upload it.
Let me pause it. I just paused this right here, guys. I was rewatching the Punk, the Drew McIntyre promo. Ryan said, "Lex, should 2K patch Sid Justice in the game?" Look, man, why do we always do this? We got to stop doing this, man. Now that Sid died and caught the world off by caught everyone off by storm. Now we're gonna go ahead and act like they need to put him in the game right away. They need to put him in the Hall of Fame right away. They're gonna say he's the best wrestler. Like that's what they did with Paul Walker. Oh man, it's such a shame Paul Walker died so young. He was such a great actor. I'm like, wait, what?
Say
No.
Sid was the best actor too.
Yeah, I'm like,
I said in the game before he died, man.
come on. No, yeah, when he comes out, he's like, who did this? Who did this? No! When they crushed his car got crushed like a freaking tinfoil. Oh, man. That's the thing I remember the most.
When Goldberg crushed Sid's car?
Yeah. And he's like, Goldberg! Goldberg! I'm gonna get you!
And it's crazy. He main evented 2 WrestleManias.
Dude,
one with Hogan.
And I'm not saying
and
don't give
one
him
with
his
Undertaker.
flowers. That's dope. I'm not saying don't give him his flowers. Give him his flowers, but let's give him his flowers.
That's what did it while he was alive. Because I remember when they brought him out as the Legends and the Royal, nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah,
not a one.
No.
Dog, can you imagine? Hold on, I don't want to put death on Goldberg, but you imagine Goldberg like dies next week, and everybody online says, "Wow, Goldberg was such a legend." But when this guy came out, well, the fans in the audience loved it, but the people online were literally wishing he never got signed.
Like Goldberg.
Everybody will be like, "Oh, I remember when Goldberg used to come out? He was so great." Oh, look, GM posted the video. He says, "Oh, my car! Oh, my God!" Look, I'm watching it. He goes, he jumped on the hood. He jumped on the hood and goes, "Oh, my God! What happened to my car? Goldberg!" Oh my God!
And he's saying with his arms up in the air.
That was horrible, man. R.I.P. What a legend. See, that right there will live on forever, man.
That car was beyond pancaked, man.
Oh man, you could tell that shit was dropped off. That shit was not done there. Ain't nobody ran over that car with a monster truck. That was done like at one of those lots. They bought a crushed car. Good. That was so unbelievably fake. They're acting like we're supposed to act like we casually just saw a freaking sandwiched car there, and it was all normal at one point.
Did you see the video where Sid like messed up his lines?
Yeah, I've seen some of his botches.
He was supposed to say like, "I have Nash and Hall were in the ring." Sid comes out. He's like, "I have half the brain that you do." He was supposed to say.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, he was supposed to say like, "I'm twice the man that you are. I got twice the brain that you do." But he said something like, "I may be half the man that you are, but like half the brain that you do."
Poor Sid, man. Rest in peace, man. Legend for real.
Look at that logo showing up in the corner is hilarious.
I know, now that Brian mentioned that when he came out of the Royal Rumble, nobody cared. That's the same thing that happened with Ricochet. I was at the Royal Rumble this year. He was one of the surprise entrants at like number 28. You could drop a freaking a pin in a haystack. Ain't nobody give a shit. As soon as he becomes a free agent and he's going to AEW, you got people like Ace saying, "Oh yeah, AEW booked them right. They made a star." I'm like, what?
Right now is do a couple of flip and flops.
I'm like, what? Are we already supposed to forget his feud with Logan Paul at SummerSlam? Are we supposed to forget like all the big spots? Are we supposed to forget that they gave him the freaking Twitter title? Come on, man. Get out of here.
Hey, man, he won an LWF title, man. Against Roman Reigns.
LWF
well, I guess we could say next year, Ricochet, he's going to be out of WWE 2K25.
That's crazy, man. No more
but
Ricochet.
Don't worry, his gear and his moveset will still be there. He's going to be one of the easiest created calls.
Yeah.
He's bald,
he's not
he has
gonna
a
make
beard.
It in LWF.
And probably his entrance as well.
Yeah,
LWF for Ricochet, man. That's real.
R.I.P. Ricochet's his WWE 2K career.
Yeah,
I just hope AEW uses him right and doesn't just keep him in catering.
Nah, he'll be TNT champion and that's it.
They was talking about him. I think they brought him up against Will Ospreay. He was talking about it would be dope to have a match.
They're gonna feud with Will for the Atlantic title probably too.
Yeah, Tony Khan loves running stuff back from other companies.
Tony Khan, yeah, that's his bread and butter is literally running storylines from everyone else.
Yeah, like Edge versus Christian.
Which that's gonna happen again.
What happened on Twitter? Like I seen y'all post something about Ricochet saying something on Twitter against about.
So Kyle Fletcher called him out and started mocking him for being on speed and all this, and Ricochet said he wanted to limit his interactions. So I do. Fletcher replied, "Yeah, you want it to be brief, like your time on speed or some shit." And he said, "Since when is being a champion of a program, of an exclusive program, such a bad thing?" And he just, they just went on in a Twitter feud.
You should have been. I would. He's saying, and why you freaking on freaking ROH?
Yeah, well, he
Rampage.
did. He said more people watch my matches on speed than any of the matches you've had, like any of the attention you've ever had on any of your matches. I don't know, something like that. It's childish talk, bro.
And I can't even remember any Kyle Fletcher matches.
Because isn't he part of that Aussie Open group?
Yeah, he was. He's also part of like the Don Callis family now. It's just
dog. This guy can't even talk for himself. He got Don Callis.
Yeah, and that's because his tag team partner got injured.
Right.
Well, also nobody cares about him.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, both.
Drew McIntyre. I'm watching. I put back the promo. Go ahead, bro.
Anybody try to fucking beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania in this game yet?
Damn, I don't remember if I've done it. What, on like hardest difficulty?
This shit's like fucking fighting a boss, dog.
Yeah, it's not easy.
He takes a lot of finishers.
You get a trophy for this, huh?
On the hardest difficulty.
Man, imagine trying to do that gauntlet when you gotta beat 30 other people.
Oh God!
Imagine
I also did that.
Imagine that.
That's one thing I didn't do. Dude,
yeah, I still gotta do that, man.
It's not easy. It is not.
I know
easy.
It's not. I tried it a couple of times with the lowest overall in the game. I tried it.
Just to say I'm like, fuck The Rock. Roman Reigns the final boss.
Nah, yeah, Roman Reigns is the final boss.
Yeah,
you know what?
Oh, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
So I did get, like I said before, I did get Seth Rollins, the Shield Seth Rollins, but they don't give you the Trons. They only give you the theme.
That's crazy.
You really don't give you the Trons?
I love.
So you can't copy and paste it, like copy and paste it from Seth Rollins, and then.
Well, yeah, no, he's talking about that he doesn't have the Shield Tron, fool.
No, the Shield Tron.
I know, but is it like a workaround where you could just copy and paste it?
How? It's not in the game at all.
No.
So what's his Tron?
No, it's Tron. The Shield Tron is only for Seth Rollins himself. Seth Rollins 14.
So you can't just copy and paste the whole entrance over. Like, there's no workaround like that.
Probably in the computer.
Yeah, maybe in the computer. But you could probably copy and paste the entrance, but then freaking Dean Ambrose is going to be doing Seth Rollins' entrance.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to test it out to see. But that still shouldn't be the case, though. Like, you should just be able to change it how you want to.
Yeah, it's true. But at least you could use the Shield theme.
Drew McIntyre said, "You chose nostalgia for the warrior that's been there for all you guys." This 50-cent piece of trash on my wrist causes so much emotional hurt. It's so funny because that strap match benefits Drew McIntyre way more than CM Punk. Because Drew McIntyre is a lot heavier and a lot, I think he's a lot stronger too. Realistically, in a real strap match, you think that Drew has a chance? I mean, CM Punk?
I mean, if he got like a weapon or something, gotta have an equalizer or something.
So, is it like in
a real life weight and size and muscles setting? Does CM Punk stand a chance against a guy like Drew, 6'6", pure muscle?
Nah.
Yeah, it's a little tough, right? Freaking Drew McIntyre looks like Wolverine. Logan.
Yeah, and
unless CM Punk really is that good in jiu-jitsu.
And if you're using the old rule set, you have to drag your opponent and touch all the corners.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How the fuck is CM Punk supposed to believably touch the corners if Drew's gonna be towering over him?
Yeah, right.
That's what happened with JTD, man. JTD.
This is what I would have done for the strap match. I would have hung the strap above the ring, like above one of the turnbuckles on a pole, and them having to retrieve
I like the pole. I like the four corners. Damn, dog. This match is going to be good as hell, though. I'll tell you that much. This feud has been amazing.
It's going to be fantastic.
That's probably the best thing from the Bash in Berlin card.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of... CM Punk was whooping. Oh, my God. Triple H fucked up, dog. So he was whooping on all our refs. He was messing up all the security guards, and the only security guard that stayed in the ring getting whooped by the belt by CM Punk was the black dude.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Oh wow. I wasn't even thinking about that. But you said it.
I just noticed it right now. What the fuck were they thinking?
When now you just brought it to my attention. I'm like, what the fuck?
You gotta go back and watch it, bro. He whooped him silly.
Yeah, I seen it. I knew he was black too. I seen that he was black. I was just, he getting his 5 minutes of fame. And I'm not even thinking like, oh shit.
Well, because he threw all right, so I'm gonna tell you right now. So it was a bald dude, another white dude with a beard. He threw both of them over the rope.
Yeah. Then there was a black guy with dreads or something.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's the guy he decided to get the rope and whoop with.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't think too deep about it though.
I'm just trolling, dog. There ain't nothing deep about that. It's just the way it happened, and he did it based on who was standing where. I don't think that that's a.
But they gonna say something on Twitter though. You know they gonna say
probably.
Of course, it's Twitter. That's what they do.
Want to troll on Twitter?
Nah, I like the matches I'm most excited for the pay-per-view is definitely Judgment Day and then CM Punk and Drew. Everything else is a bonus for me.
Like Orton versus Gunther.
Yeah, that's a bonus. That's just a good, good matchup that's getting nowhere fast. Finn Balor said, let me make something clear. We're not the bad guys here. You are.
How y'all feel about their new Titantron?
I didn't notice. I gotta see.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's a way you can do it, VJ. You just copy and paste the whole entrance over. It worked. You probably would have to change the motion though.
Yeah, but then that might change the entrance too.
Yeah, cause you gotta change the motion.
Yeah.
Everything else to what you want it to be, but you could get the chill.
But you could also do a freaking.
Liv is so
cringe, download a Moxley Titantron. Or you can make your own.
Yeah, she is kind of cringe. I ain't gonna hold.
Yeah, I just copy and pasted over. What entrance you gave John Moxley in your
Yo, isn't it crazy that Dom has become this like baller of up and coming rising star?
Oh yeah, you
got man. It's
shield.
wild.
Oh yeah, that's the name of it, the Lunatic Shield or something like that.
That is freaking amazing, bro. He grew right before our eyes within like the last 4 years.
And I feel like Liv Morgan giving me Vicky Guerrero vibes too. I ain't even gonna lie. When she said, "Excuse me, excuse me,"
and it wasn't until Dom went to the Judgment Day.
She said, "Excuse me."
I want to see more of Carlito, man. They got to do something with my guy.
Yeah, he just chilling in the cut.
Yeah, he just getting that paycheck. Carlito in the cut, looking like he got the mic. He told Carlito grab the mic. I said, "Hey, everybody, shut up and listen to him." He said it in Spanish. He looked like a mad uncle.
I told you, he's the drunk uncle of the group, man.
He is. He really is, though. He's just the uncle in the cut. Yeah, no, the mustache has definitely helped Dom too. The hair, the gear. Having him hanging out with the ladies. I mean, he got to hang out with two of the biggest women in the division. With Liv's full support. He just sounds like an annoying weasel. He said, "I'm showing everyone what I am, El Jefe." Sounds like he's about to start crying. Yo, his dad came out. Damn, Dragon Lee. Ever since Dragon Lee joined LWO, they've been holding him back. I feel like LWO held him down.
You low-key, they low-key are. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, it might sound like stupid, but he was wrestling more without him.
Yeah, he was.
That match was good, though, man. I'll give him that. That match was good. Man, they done took the hair away from my Jimmy Wang Yang, man.
Yo, Rey Mysterio coming out with a look. Bro, Rey Mysterio's been gaining a few pounds. He looked like a little meatball, dog.
He's needing little taquitos.
Rey Mysterio need to chill, dog. What's up with this guy? Looking like Jericho. That mask looking tight as hell on his little ass head.
Man, he looked 10 years younger, man. He looked 10 years younger.
Nah, you need to see him without a mask, coach. He not looking younger anymore, man.
No.
That man is starting to look his age.
Man,
he just sounds like a kid.
Yeah, the mask make him look younger. I ain't going.
Nah, but I saw a picture of him without the mask recently. Dog, he looked like a little gremlin, dog.
Hey, what was better, SummerSlam or All In?
Ooh.
All In.
I gotta see the match card for SummerSlam because I already forgot.
I'm gonna go with
that's when Roman came back.
Yeah, that was Roman came back. Knight won the title. Nia won the title.
SummerSlam all the way.
Nah, yeah.
Oh wow,
nah, it's just the vibes, bro. It's really hard. It's really hard. I don't like doing that. That's why when I did the review and I talked about it, I compared it to AEW stuff. If you compare to WWE stuff, for me, I'm not gonna put it over anything.
Yeah, you can't put it over WWE.
Nah. Maybe you agree with me on this. Like, I can't, but I know there's people out there that will.
How can they put that over WWE though? I don't understand. Like,
I mean, I'm gonna put it like this: Roman's return alone. I mean, we knew he was coming back, but I mean, when it actually happens, it's, bro, I got teary-eyed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's as real as it gets for me.
That was done so good.
Yeah, you can't compare it.
You know, and the fact that the solo and Cody match felt like the 2.0 version of the WrestleMania one, like they purposely booked it like that. It was like, man, there's just too many layers at SummerSlam. There's just too much story going on. That's been
full circle.
Yeah, full circle storylines that have been going on for too long, you know? I feel like the ones in All In were booked within the last like month and change. But even so, it was really good show
though. Yeah. It definitely was good for AEW.
Man, you said that was a good match with Rey Mysterio. He came in and got rolled up. The fuck are you talking about?
I missed that part.
Mr. said it was good. I'm like, all right, hold on. This is about to cook. This dude got rolled up.
I missed that part. I ain't know how it ended. That's the thing.
I thought it was good even with the roll up, but maybe that's just me.
I missed that part. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I thought it was short. I thought it was short. I guess this was clipped or something.
I think
this was probably clipped. That's why it was probably clipped. I just got shocked because it went from one scene to the next, and it looked like the match ended right away.
Where you watching it on YouTube?
Yeah, because I was watching their whole segment with the promo because it's called The Terror Twins Get Revenge on Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah, that's what they usually do. They usually clip it out.
Yeah, I got clipped out. That's on me. That's my bad. I did the R-Truth. My bad. I thought I was watching the whole match. My bad. This was on me. Oh, they put him on the table, though. Yo, is he going to fly from the turnbuckle? Nah. Ooh, Rhea Ripley came out. I didn't know this was when she was going to come out because I missed this part. I had to go back to watch this part real quick. That's why I haven't given Raw my rating yet. I love Rhea Ripley with Damian Priest, bro.
Oh, yeah, they're a great tandem.
That, to me, like, I hope they don't break up anytime soon. You have no idea.
What do they call them? The Terror Twins or some shit?
Yeah, the Terror Twins. Yeah.
You're the OG Judgment Day.
Yeah, because that was their OG nickname.
They need to do intergender, like, they gotta let like the men start hitting women, dog. Like, it ain't real.
Yeah, no, you're right. For some stories, at least.
Because it's awkward watching them like fight, and they're all like running past Liv.
Yeah. Yeah. Not even like a little bump or bulldoze.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Man, I love the way they've been booking Damian Priest for sure. Damn, he clothesline Carlito, nasty.
And them clotheslines been taking over the matches. Everybody got nasty clothesline.
I got a bad feeling, bro. I don't think we'll see him as champ again anytime soon, but I hope he does one day.
Priest?
Yeah, Priest.
Yeah, he botched it a lot, dog. That's why.
Yeah, he did.
But I don't feel like it was his fault, though. I don't feel like it was his fault.
Yeah, but how many times back to back? You know, like I still like him, dog. But you know, to have the title, dog, you're like the face of the company, bro. For them to fuck up that much.
Well, because all right, so the time that he didn't kick out, he got knocked out. Like he was knocked out glazing.
Yeah.
You're gonna blame him for that?
That's why I didn't.
And what about like that horrible like
the rope?
Yeah, the rope.
Yeah, but the rope how is that on him? He stepped on the rope and the rope like got tangled up on his leg.
No. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the little fake one where he rolled. He gave an extra roll to this dude.
Oh,
so Finn could like betray him, put up the rope.
Yeah. When he did the obvious setup.
Yeah.
That was the most porous thing. Everything else wasn't his fault. I think that right there was just. I think it was also poor production. We shouldn't have seen that angle at home.
Dang.
Now you're giving him a lot of excuses, huh?
No,
nobody has that bad.
No, because I did say that's on him. But yeah, of course, bro. Vince McMahon, you don't think Vince McMahon had wrestlers do sloppy stuff like that? But there's always cameras in the way or shaky camera cuts to prevent from seeing stuff like that. But either way, no excuses. That shouldn't have been as obvious. It came off as like kind of lazy. Instead of setting it up like beating him and like kind of beating him into it. So yeah, I agree. It was a sloppy spot. But out of the 3 botches that
what about the one Steph beat him No, what was it? No, that was the McIntyre one. There was one where the ref counted to 3. That was a McIntyre match.
That was Money in the Bank. That's
Yeah,
where he
but
got knocked out. Yeah.
that's the one that I'm saying that he was knocked out.
The one that they counted to 3.
Yeah,
the
so
match was over.
So he did an
The
interview.
ref had to play it off.
Yeah, he did an interview and he didn't want to like elaborate on it. He goes, the people that know what happened, you know, I definitely did not forget to kick out. So he's alluding to the fact that he was knocked out. He's just not going to talk about it because, you know, concussion protocol, all that bullshit that people be crying about if he should be wrestling or not after having that kind of damage done. But he was definitely knocked out glazing in that moment, though.
Yeah, I didn't even watch Money in the Bank. I ain't gonna lie. It was on
Yeah, no.
my
So
radar.
the spot was that he had gotten hit like prior, and they went for the pin count, and he was supposed to do a near fall, but he just stayed laying down, staring like he wasn't looking in the stars.
Dang.
Right.
He failed to show any kind of muscle reaction. Like he didn't move an inch.
He was really out cold.
Yeah, he was out with his eyes open.
So you think he should have lost the title? You think the ref should have counted still? Or?
Look, bro, things like that happen when Vince was in charge and the refs did count.
Yeah,
that was a time that R-Truth became champion by mistake. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. R-Truth beat Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. Dude, I think that people need to be the ref should have checked in on him before doing the count, like for him to have like a sign, like tapped him or something. I think they need to do a better job communicating to avoid shit like that for sure.
Who is he up against?
It was Drew McIntyre's match.
Shinsuke?
Oh yeah, that would have been crazy if Drew won. Like, imagine that. That would have been crazy.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't have been good at all for the whole situation. Because it was also set up. It was all supposed to set up CM Punk to come out, but nobody knew production. Nobody knew what was going on. Nobody would have predicted that he wasn't going to kick out. He just was knocked out, and nobody figured it out in the moment because he looked like he was selling it.
Dang.
I mean,
how about when Dean Ambrose was knocked out in AEW?
No, that one was
even worse. And
they
continued with the match.
Yeah, no.
Was that intentional though? Like, was he supposed to keep going, or was
Dean Ambrose got dropped in the head off of that dangerous move that I think who was it, Penta or Ray Phoenix or something like that?
Yeah,
Penta,
Penta dropped him on his head, and he was like, he was really, really out badly, and his was obvious though.
But the crazy thing is, Moxley, I still don't know why he asked for him to hit him with another pile driver to finish the match.
Yeah, because he did kick out, right?
Yeah, he originally kicked out. He said he wasn't going to be able to finish, but he wanted him to hit him with another one to make it look convincing, and it looked like he almost got dropped on his head again.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
That's like what Shane told Kurt Angle to do.
It is like almost identical.
Oh God! Look at Kane going through that glass.
Yeah, put me through the glass. Put me through.
Put me through.
Put me through.
Then this time it's drop me on my head. Do it again.
What up, Omar? Omar, you sold out, bro. We been in the cut, man. Where you been? I would say that triple threat, man. Pete Dunne, getting that win, that match was. We had some good matches tonight on Raw. Raw was good.
What about the Kofi Kingston, Jey Uso, and I forgot the last one.
Karrion Kross. Dang.
That one was solid.
Yeah. I forgot all about.
That was a good match, man.
That was a solid match.
Yeah, I think the Xavier Woods match was better though.
That was a solid match.
Yeah, I think the Woods match was better, but it also just had better workers like Pete Dunne, Miz, Woods.
It was better.
That was never going to go wrong.
I don't know, man. It's all or nothing for Jey Uso. If he don't capture this,
the next tournament match.
So the next 3 tournament matches were Ludwig, Sheamus, and Brunson on one side. And then the other side was Ilya, Dom, and somebody else. I can't remember who.
Hold on, I
I
gotta
think
go pee,
Shane.
guys. Hold it down for me real quick. I mean, well, not in that order, but that shit. I stopped myself when I realized it was a little too late. I'll be right back. Hold it down for me. The chat. Hold down the chat. I'll be back.
No, bro.
That's crazy. See what they talk.
Oh my god.
9 out of 10, Omar. I can't give it that. I can't give it a 9 out of 10.
Can't go for the 9?
I can't give it a 9. I'm gonna have to give it an 8, 8.5 at the most.
That's fair. I got you.
8.5 at the most.
I think I'm gonna say 8.5 as well.
Yeah, I'll probably lean 8.5. I thought most of it was good. They gotta stop this damage control Euro Fusion Collective stuff.
The best part of the night, the backstage parking lot brawl.
Definitely, without a doubt.
Yes, sir.
The best segment. That was the best part of the show for me.
Mm-hmm. Big man Brunson breaking a car on him.
Oh, they said it's Ilya Dragunov, Dom, and Dragon Lee.
Yep.
Damn, Byron in the cut. He know what's going on.
Well, I'm gonna have to say, probably get that win to Dragunov.
You think so?
Dragunov, Dom, and Dragon
Well,
Lee.
Dragon Lee, I don't think has a shot.
Oh,
and Dom got his own problems.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Dragunov. Yeah.
And Dragunov has something going on with Braun Breaker.
Oh yeah, that is true.
See, I was thinking Dom probably wins that match because in the Sheamus, Brunson, and Ludwig match, I feel like Sheamus probably gonna win that to face off with Pete Dunne.
Oh yeah, Sheamus, and then we got who else? Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
So Jey Uso. Who Jey Uso can feud with? Let me see. Because it's Jey Uso. Then it's Pete Dunne. Then it's Sheamus. And then Dragunov. I don't know, man. Yeah, I think it's Sheamus. I think it's Sheamus that's going to.
You think Sheamus gonna go ahead and face Braun?
Because he never won an Intercontinental before, did he?
Oh no, but he hasn't. I forgot about that.
He has not, but he had gotten a shot at WrestleMania though with Drew McIntyre.
Right.
But whoever wins this match, I believe, is going to lose to Braun Breaker.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, whoever wins this match is 100% just getting fed to Braun for his first defense. So no matter who winning, they not winning the belt.
Well, a second defense now.
Oh right.
It'd be crazy though. Like if Sheamus won, it'd be crazy. Or even if Dragunov beat him, like that'd be crazy. That'd be a crazy transition. Jey Uso, damn, I feel like everybody that's in the tournament need this title though. Now that I think about it, everybody need this title that's actually going for the title. That everybody could that could make them a big star, whoever won. But Pete Dunne,
a lot of people.
Pete Dunne, I feel like Jey Uso, Sheamus, and Dragunov, that could really make them stars. But other than I don't know, Pete Dunne, he just there to sabotage Sheamus, bring Sheamus down. So it's either Jey or Dragunov that's winning, I feel like. Or it could be Jey or Dom. Jey or Dom. Because it's like Pete Dunne in there. If Sheamus get in there, you know they going to have their little rivalry going on.
True.
This is just between them two people. But you never know. I don't know.
Can't make the call.
Yeah, it's rough. It's like it could go so many ways. I gotta see what the standing looking like.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting call, whichever one they go with. I think most people are assuming it's going to be Jey because they did a lot of groundwork already with Braun calling him out after he won the match and stuff. But
Yeah,
you could really go either way with it, though.
Yeah, you could go Dom with Jey, against Braun. But I don't know if Jey go for it. I feel like he gonna win it though. If Jey go for it, it's something in me that's just like I feel like he gonna beat Braun, and I don't want Braun Reign to be so little. Like
I don't think Jey would win.
You don't think he would beat Braun? Like even though he's so over, like he's super over. Like the crowd love him. Flaming.
They do.
Cheetos.
Oh, the crowd likes yeeting. That's what they like.
Dang. You don't think they like Jey? They just like to yeet. Damn.
Oh man.
You know, it would be a bigger moment for Jey when he reunites with Roman. I think
it's probably a bigger moment in canon. I'll say this about the whole Jey reuniting thing that I kind of been like thinking in my head. It does kind of undo the whole main event Jey thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He could still be main event Jey.
Yeah, but like the whole thing with like main event Jey though, it's like, I'm on my own oos and everything. It's just like, well, now I'm back with everybody else.
But he said he wanted to win a singles
title. He could
title.
be like, he's my blood.
He wanted to win a singles title too. That's the thing. Like he got to hold one single title. Like he gotta get it.
Yeah, at this point, I'll take the 24/7 title.
Bring back the 24/7 or the hardcore. He needs something, man.
He about to mess around and beat Andrade on speed. That's what he about to do.
He about to get that speed title on Twitter.
Maybe he'll go and reactivate the hardcore championship.
Yeah, imagine that.
We won't even get through his yeet entrance if we put it on speed.
He won't. He really won't, though.
No, they just go right to the match.
Maybe not even a match. Somebody probably gonna have on a Rey Mysterio mask and roll him up backstage during his entrance.
Oh shit!
But seriously, I think whoever wins that tournament is fed right to Braun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think whoever won a tournament is really winning, but
even Jey, he can be fed right to Braun.
But if somebody had to beat him, I feel like it would have to be Jey though. Like it would have to be Jey. Jey or Sheamus.
If it was WrestleMania, I would say Jey.
Yeah.
But it was bad blood.
Bad blood. Who got the most heat? Yeah, it's Jey. Jey got the most heat with Braun.
Yeah.
He got the most heat with him. Because who took out Sami? Braun.
Yep.
Yeah, he got the most heat with him. But also, you could say that Dragunov got the most heat with him from the attacks that he did previously, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you could say him too.
And he could be like, hey, you took out my friend, meaning Ricochet.
Right. So I feel like it's what's going on to you, but you could go so many different ways with it, though. There's so many different possibilities that you could do.
Yeah. And that's when WWE is so good right now. You got so many possibilities you could do.
Mm-hmm.
And who the United States champion again? I forgot.
LA Knight.
What they doing with that?
His run just kind of got started. He had a match against Santos. He's having a.
Didn't he just do an open He's saying he's doing an open challenge.
Yes, he's supposed to be doing an open challenge Is it on SmackDown or at Bash? I can't remember which.
I'm thinking it's at Bash.
It could be on SmackDown too, to be honest.
Yeah.
It could. Because I was gonna say, if it's at Bash, I 100% expect that to be Ilya. Like that, just it makes the most sense.
He's over there right now.
That's true. It's on SmackDown. Maybe Mello? Maybe Carmelo?
It could still be Ilya.
It could. Yeah, it could.
Yeah, now that they're doing a cross branding with Randy Orton, things possible. Yeah, Bronson Reed over there.
That man Randy.
Bronson Reed going for the United States title. Imagine that.
Man, if Bronson Reed on SmackDown, LA Knight better run for his life. That man is not playing.
He better run to the hills. I ain't even gonna lie. He's getting crazy. He took out Braun Strowman. R-Truth for no reason, man. Took out my man's R-Truth. Somehow Miz got away.
Yeah, that man Miz escaped with his life.
PTSD every time he looked Bronson Reed in the face.
You think Miz went to R-Truth in the hospital with survivor's guilt? Just like it could have been him if he didn't move him out the way.
Damn, man. Come on, man. So R-Truth off of TV, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Bishop, how you doing?
Bishop on a cut.
What
AJ Styles been out to? AJ Styles could be the opening challenge. He can probably come out there.
Oh yeah, that's right. It could be AJ Styles because we haven't seen him.
Yeah, that's true.
And those who have beef.
Yeah, definitely could be them. Who else could go for the United States title? I wouldn't mind saying Montez Ford, give it a shot. I wouldn't mind saying him, come on. Trying to get the title. Shinsuke Nakamura, that's another one. He could always return, come out.
Yeah. Shinsuke, right? Shinsuke.
Yeah, I feel like Shinsuke should try just to get him on TV, man. Just to try to get him on TV, get him out there. Man.
Or at least bring him back so he could do something.
Yeah, that man hasn't done anything in a minute.
Yeah, I think he cut one promo that was telling the SmackDown roster to beware of Shinsuke Nakamura. We never seen him since.
Hey, man. He told him to be wearing catering. You go and Kinshasa, you take that last chicken nugget. That's what it is.
That's where he's sitting right now, catering.
I wonder how it felt though, just to sit and cater and eat your food, just watch the people matches. How did it feel?
And do you even get paid good?
Wait, he still get paid for sitting and catering?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If they didn't pay him, they'd be in breach of contract.
Right.
Oh, yeah. So my man's just chilling backstage, eating his whatever he like to eat. Watching the matches. Damn. Hopefully he keeping up though. Hopefully he don't got no ring rust. Didn't y'all say he did some live events over in Japan or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. In Japan, he was actually headlining.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And don't forget, Shinsuke's got an MMA background.
Oh yeah. That is true.
Wasn't
he? Didn't he do a show in New Japan or something like that? Didn't he go against somebody? I forgot.
Yeah, it was it Mirafuji?
He did do something.
Oh no, he faced the Great Muta. It was in his retirement match.
Oh
yes.
Great Buddha.
AJ Styles did something in Japan recently.
Yeah, he did too.
Yes.
AJ Styles. He did something.
Yeah, he wrestled on Noah. I think maybe that was a Marufuji match.
Yeah, that was probably the Marufuji match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably definitely the Marufuji match.
Yeah, Shinsuke was in Japan, AJ was in Japan, and Io faced Utanami in Japan too. So I think those were the three.
Like, how cool is it? How nice is it that WWE is doing this work with other companies?
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah, it's great.
They have really been doing this since the original ECW.
I haven't noticed like since that he was doing it that long. I ain't even gonna lie. But I knew it. I remember the Great Balls of Fire. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? That just came to my mind. Great Balls of Fire. Man.
That was the video where Joe faced Brock Lesnar. I remember that.
Yes. That was a good match.
It was a real good match.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And too bad that was just a one-time pay-per-view.
Yeah, I liked it. Man.
Yeah, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Hey.
They should have had a Hell in a Cell match there. Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah.
or no, an Inferno match.
And they had Neville versus Akira Tozawa on the kickoff. Huh? Yeah.
Neville versus Akira Tozawa was on the kickoff? I don't remember that at all.
It was on
No,
the
me
kickoff.
neither.
It was on the kickoff, man. Cruiserweight title on the line. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. Ambulance match.
That one I do remember.
Dean Ambrose versus The Miz in a Continental match. They got your man's Enzo in a cut versus Big Cass. That's crazy. I don't remember none of these matches. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember none of these matches.
What was the Intercontinental title match again?
It was, let me see, Dean Ambrose versus The Miz.
Oh, okay.
Damn, who was at ringside? That Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas?
Yep, B-Team.
Yep, B-Team.
They was with The Miz?
Yeah.
What the hell? I don't even remember that.
Oh, you don't remember that Mr. Raj?
Yeah, the Miz Raj.
I do not remember the Miz Raj. I remember the name. I just don't remember it being them.
Yeah.
I thought that was like Damian Sandow.
That was after him, right? After Damian Sandow.
Yeah, it definitely was. They got Big Cass versus Enzo Amore.
You gotta head out. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
You gotta head off.
Yeah, fortunately, I gotta work in the morning.
Yeah, I gotta get up early
Oh,
too.
thank God I got off tomorrow.
I gotta get my brothers up in the morning.
What happened?
Yeah, I said I'm probably about to get off too. I gotta get my brothers up in the morning.
All right, man.
See ya.
I'll see you. Well, that is going to be a good match. The Zachary versus Wesley. that by almost everyone in WWE right now, every champion in almost are heels. You're right about Cody, but also LA Knight. He's the US champ. He did. Yeah, Brian, what games that you're talking about on there?
What's that?
Oh no, the thing. Looking on the chat. It's listening over Femi, Ethan Page, JG McDonough, Finn Balor, Jacob Fatu, Tongaloa, Liv Morgan, Gunther, Nia Jackson, Roxanne Perez, and that's it.
11 people in here while nobody's talking. Look at the chat. What happened? Where is he? Why is Six kidnapped Lex? Lex is the only one that can end it. VJ, you still here? I'm having fun. Lex is gonna turn heel tomorrow. Straight Edge, you alive, homie?
I
AI
just got.
Lex. You got back? You were gone? I had put so I took a piss and then I was talking to Erica for a little bit, but I had the headphones in my ear and I could hear you guys talking regular. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll take, I don't know, a couple minutes.
Yeah, I was reading the chat and what they were saying.
Yeah, so
Like,
I saw you guys talking, so I put my headphones in.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Like, Brian Cutler, listen to this. Chase U, Obafemi, Ethan Page. Just certain these names and nothing else.
Oh, Byron? Yeah, Byron is, you know how Byron is.
Yep.
Yep, Lex left. He's out of here. VJ's taking over. Look at Carter. Carter had left. He just put 8.5.
Yeah, I'm giving the show an 8.5.
I think 8.5 is solid after, like, I saw the missing pieces and everything that I did watch. I watched majority of the show live, but yeah, I thought it was a solid show.
You know, I'm waiting for freaking Deadpool and Wolverine to be available to watch at home.
Oh man, hell yeah! I know. I was thinking about buying it digital and then selling my digital code when I buy it physically, but I don't know.
I was thinking the same thing.
You know, but the only thing with that is that, like, if I buy it digital, it'll probably be like $20-25, and then if I sell the code at home, it'll probably have to sell for like $15. I'll probably lose out on some money. I don't know.
Well, no, but you could also give it to someone for like a Christmas present.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, or do like a, well, I don't have anybody. Brian uses my account. Like, the people that I would give it to already use my account, so. Well, I could do like a giveaway on the channel, I guess.
Yeah. Well, for
know.
me, I would want the 4K Blu-ray.
Oh yeah, no, hell yeah. Nah, that's the only one to get. I'm hoping they come out with something
digital
special.
comes out first.
Yeah, digital
will come out first.
Yeah, this is Disney, so I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna work. Disney right now, they have a stronghold on the box office, and they're not giving it up. What that means exactly is that it's not coming out digital or physical anytime soon because the movie's still dominating in theaters.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that's going to really top it anytime soon. So I would say we won't hear any news about digital probably till late September, October. And then
I was going to say like the holidays.
Well, we'll hear about Disney Plus during the holidays because they're going to want to sell Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So I think that we'll get digital. But yeah, I mean, kind of around just before the holidays.
When did Indiana Jones came out? When?
That one came out really quick, though. That one came out really quick because it did bad in the box office. So that's why when I was talking on the, I think it was this channel or the other channel, I don't remember, but when we went on like that movie conversation marathon, one of the things that I pointed out is that when movies do really, really good in theaters, they take really, really long to come out now. But when they do either not so good or really bad, they come out like almost instantly, like super, super fast. So Indiana Jones was kind of weird. It was kind of like in the middle. It didn't take that long after it was in theaters. But like, look at Inside Out. Inside Out is not even out yet digitally. It's no, actually, I think it just came out digitally. Let me see. And Inside Out came out a while back already. Can I go to bed now? You can go to bed, Johnny boy. Yeah, so it actually just came out, and it's still in theaters too. Oh man, I think we got bad luck for Deadpool and Wolverine. You know how much they're selling Inside Out for?
How much?
25, $30.
$30, bro. I just checked.
Jesus.
Hey, how do you copy and paste like a creation onto like The Rock? Kind of do like the boss.
Oh, like a template.
Yeah.
You just gotta go. Damn, I don't know. I know how to copy a person, but I don't know. What is that you're trying to do exactly?
Now that I downloaded this, create it, character, whatever, and then you do put instructions on there because you put like an entrance.
Oh,
That's just
yeah.
copy and then copy it onto and you can use that as
Yeah, but that's very tedious. I have never done that. But yeah, you got to do that down at the bottom of the timeline of the actual entrance. You're going to be there for a while. It's a lot of motions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about putting like the Titatron in the back that says Final Boss The Rock?
Yeah, I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
That's what dude has it.
It's very
That's
tedious.
gonna take a while.
Yeah, it's very tedious. You got to do frame by frame.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, so I can't help you on that. But I do know that I saw the video on YouTube, and I said, hell no, this shit ain't worth it. I did a fake version of it. Like, I created my own final boss.
Yeah. Like, I'd rather wait until next year when 2K25
There's a
comes
YouTube video explaining how to do it, though, but
seems like too much work.
Yeah, it does. I can't even front. I know that I'm on 2K a lot, but all right, John, take care, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.
In Inside Out, Lex, the first one is $20 digitally.
Yeah, no, that's like, so when movies come out fresh out of theaters, like right now, that's why it says currently in theaters now available.
Yeah.
They charge you a premium for it, but then it'll drop price to like 20, 25
yeah.
now.
Yeah, when it comes out, when it leaves theaters.
Yeah, when it leaves theaters, yes. It's like a deal they have or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's funny because they're trying to make money for Twisters. Twisters right now is $25. Let me see.
Yeah, that's still in theaters.
Long Legs is 25.
Yeah, most movies in theaters are $25.
Despicable Me is 30. Bad Boys is 20 now.
Yeah, it used to be 25.
Yeah, it used to be 25.
Yeah, a majority of the movies are $25.
I'm sorry, I don't think I'll pay. I mean, dude, I am so like in love with the Deadpool Wolverine movie, but I wouldn't pay 30 for a digital. Especially when I'm gonna pay that for when it comes out physically. The most I'll pay digital is probably like $20, and I know that's probably not gonna be the case now that I check the prices. $30 is way too much.
I would say it would probably be like the most between like either 25 or 30.
Yeah, if it was 25, I'd dwell on it a little bit. I'd be like, how bad? Or like if I'm gonna watch it like right now, like I'm like, fuck, it just came out. I really want to watch it right now, right this second. I'm gonna press play on my TV. Then maybe, but 30.
And I believe those movies are part of Movies Anywhere.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, because Disney owns Movies Anywhere.
I would just get it right on Xbox and get the Xbox points, the rewards points.
Oh yeah, especially if you have a coupon, because you could probably save up your coupon. Oh no, you use it for Xbox Live, right? For gold. I mean, for Ultimate Game Pass.
Yeah, and that would help to get there.
Yeah, no,
or I could use it to get a gift card.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a gift card, then you could get it super cheap at that point.
Yeah.
Let me see. What happened to Carter though? Carter got off.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see what he's doing. Yeah, I'm still on Landon. I didn't get off. Like, they were talking. Like, I came back and I told them they were talking. Like, you know, they were having a good conversation and stuff. And I know they were paying attention to the chat. So I said, you know what? I'll take off my headphone for a second. And I was talking to Erica. She was watching a movie on an app or whatever. So I was checking in on her, seeing what she was up to and shit. And then I noticed that nobody was talking after a while. So I was like, oh shit! I almost forgot about the stream. I still have it on, so I came back. That's so funny. Samantha Irvin, she must love getting the attention from like the wrestling fans online, because she literally put like a baited tweet. Like she put a picture of herself sitting ringside, and she put "in my neck of the woods," like like alluding to like the Ricochet being in
Yeah.
AEW and her being on Raw. You're actually a really fun streamer to watch. Watching you helps relax and cure my anxiety. Thank you, Landon. I appreciate that, man. I say let's put the championship on The Rock or Tonga Loa. What the hell? Those are two very different people.
The championship will go on The Rock before Tonga Loa.
Yeah, Tonga Loa ain't never getting a chance at the title, bro. You probably meant Jacob Fatu.
Isn't that the one that has the
patch? Yeah.
No. Which is the one that's always trying to bite something?
Oh, Tamatonga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tasmanian Devil. Oh my God, I can't with Brian. So Brian and Kenny Bomb did a video on their Kiss the Ring channel, and he said Brit Baker's career is over after this match. Jesus Christ, they're becoming clickbaiters, bro.
I don't think her career is over.
But how did she get buried, though? I don't get it. Did I miss something? Is there something that I'm missing here?
Might have to look more into why she got suspended.
I guess it's good to be oblivious, right? Because I just enjoyed it for what I saw on TV and nothing else. Because I honestly don't get it.
But then again, a lot of people in AEW sit in catering. The roster's just too damn big. Tony Khan just signs and signs.
I just feel like it's his booking tactics just
Yeah.
I know that he gives people breaks so they don't get burned out, because he did talk about that early on, so I really like that. Like, he doesn't like burning out the wrestlers, you know what I'm saying? Like having them wrestle every week and stuff, or having them be at every show.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
And like, you could very easily do a video package.
Yeah, he could, but I just feel like the shows sorry, my bad. I was watching something. The shows are just not like, the storylines just don't carry, they don't carry on. They don't they need to do better by interconnecting the characters better.
Yep.
Like the integration process is just not good.
Oh, true. No, we're talking about Brit Baker. She got suspended a couple weeks ago.
Are you kidding me? I just read right now online, the Crow bundle in Call of Duty has been banned in Germany because of the violent finishing move. Because his finishers that he gets on you, yeah, he pulls out the shotgun and he blows your head off. What's so different from that than like Mortal Kombat?
Exactly.
Dog, I don't know, man.
Tell me about it. That's ridiculous. So how far is catch up on TNA a little bit?
I saw an episode yesterday. I realized I'm at the first week of August now, so I got like 3 episodes to go before I'm all caught up.
I'm on the last episode.
TNA.
Oh.
Bro, I just saw a picture of Sid. He just passed away. He was looking really bad already, bro.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he was really skinny. I mean, he was still really tall, but he was really skinny, and he just looked like old, like kind of skinny.
And that's what cancer does to you, though.
Yeah. He was sitting with his grandkids, I think. That's the picture that I see here.
Oh, man, that's sad.
He was in his early 60s, I read.
63.
Huh, somebody did Jake something. Mr. Phoenix did Jake something. I'm happy for Ricochet joining AEW, but I can't believe he left Samantha behind in WWE. What do you mean he left Samantha behind? Dude, they live together and all that.
Yeah. So
They just
they
have
don't
different
see
work
each other
schedules now.
maybe. Yeah.
A couple days a week.
Yeah. And Ricochet, what? Would work 1 day a week now, maybe 2 if there's a live collision.
Yeah, I think the traveling is gonna be tough, but I think that I think Ricochet will probably be back in WWE eventually.
And who knows? When Ricochet isn't traveling, he could be traveling with his girl.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna definitely spend money on doing all that now for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they do how many house shows a week now? Maybe 2?
Who WWE?
WWE?
Well,
Maybe
Samantha
2?
Irving doesn't work at those though. She only works at. I'm
All
telling you,
right.
because of the house show that I went to, none of the main announcers are there. It's a random person that they have. It's
Oh,
not even
okay.
that. It's not
Because
even the NXT announcer.
it might even be Byron Saxon.
Well, when I went to the one that I went to last year. They didn't. It was, I think, some lady, some random
Oh,
lady I had
okay.
never seen.
Okay.
It might
Maybe they
be
have someone
someone
just for the
training.
house shows.
Yeah, I think they might have someone for the house shows. I had never seen her or heard of her or something. She seemed like someone I've never seen. Yo, who do we have in the chat? Let's see who's in the chat. We still got 14 viewers here. Let's close up shop, but I want to see who's in the chat before we go. Nah, it's not Alicia Taylor. She's not. It's not her. So you gave So everybody in the chat, you saw Monday Night Raw. Give me your score, 1 through 10. 1 through 10. I know Carter said 8.5. I know Omar came through, said a 9. Everyone else, whoever's in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 8.5.
Yeah, I'll go 8.5. The only match that the only storylines that really pushed Bash in Berlin for me was Drew and CM Punk and Judgment Day.
I agree.
Because the Randy Orton
It,
stuff,
it, it's too bad the freaking Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed aren't wrestling at Bash in Berlin.
oh my god, I know that makes me they did such a good job with that match. And I did look it up. So on TV, they were only on TV for like 8 minutes. 8, 9 minutes.
Yeah, as I said in the stream earlier, in the Attitude Era, a 5-minute match was long.
But that's the point. It's not about getting a lot of time. It's about making an impact with the time that you get.
Yep. And the story.
Yep, the story will prevail. I think Braun Strowman's going to come out and interfere in his triple threat next week.
Yeah, that could happen.
Levi said 8.5. Great score. 8.9 from Jason. 10 from Donnell. 8 from Straight Edge. Kevin Owens heel turn at Bash at Berlin? Nah.
No, it's if he turns heel, it's going to be after.
These are just filler matches. Randy versus Gunther, Kevin Owens versus Cody. Those are filler matches, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Those are crowd pleaser. Those are crowd pleaser matches.
Just like AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes at Backlash.
Yeah, at least they turned that into more of a little story, and they tried telling a story with this one, but this is 100% one of those Saudi Arabia type shows.
Yeah.
They're putting together a card for the local fans that that crowd is gonna absolutely eat that shit up like cornflakes.
Yeah. But they fell into that story with the botch finish at King of the Ring.
Yeah. That was good execution. Good execution for them to kind of circle back to give you a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But in our reality, I'm looking at this card like just like another Saudi. Like it's gonna be a fun show because we have some significant stories and we're gonna have some good matches. It's gonna be a good wrestling show. Let me look up the match card actually. Let me see where the match card is at. WWE Bash at Berlin.
There's only 5 matches right now. So I'm guessing LA Knight is going to be SmackDown.
All right, hold on. So it's Rhodes versus Owens. We're gonna have Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus Unholy Union is what they're called. That's 3. We got CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. That's 4, and then we got the Judgment Day match. That's 5. Yeah, you're right. There's only 5 matches.
Yeah, so I'm guessing LA Knight, his United States.
Oh, yes, he's doing an open challenge in Bash at Berlin. You're right. Which we predicted it was gonna be Dragunov.
Yeah, but is that going to be at Bash or is that going to be on SmackDown?
Oh.
Because I don't see it in the match card.
No, you're right. It might be on SmackDown.
Because we would have seen it. It's an open challenge.
No, it's for SmackDown. You're totally right. It's for SmackDown.
That's stupid.
He didn't specify. He didn't specify. I think he said Berlin like for SmackDown. I don't think he said for the pay-per-view.
This should be the pay-per-view though.
Open challenge?
Yeah, right?
Well, none of it's gonna take away time from the other matches from being bigger. Like that Judgment Day match is probably gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of built up anxiety, angst. I mean, I think at the end of the day, the best match on that card is gonna be CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. I'd be surprised.
Well, on my Instagram feed, it said jumping on his car, saying Goldberg just came up.
Oh shit! Yeah, Goldberg.
Oh man! And then he crushed his car again.
He did in another segment?
Yeah, in another segment. It's like his car got compacted.
Oh yeah, that's the one that we were talking about on stream. Yes, the one that the compacted car. Yeah, that's the one that he's yelling from the top of his lungs. I mean,
I think he did like twice.
He did.
Yeah, he did it twice.
Damn, I see why these people said that Carter said that he liked that Rey Mysterio match. I just saw a clip of them all doing the ring rope suicide dive. Shit. All right, stream. I'm gonna get off now. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Some more wrestling. We'll be back. Thank you for tuning in to the Monday Night Raw Hangout. We had a blast. And yeah,
Lex, you can do NXT tomorrow?
Yeah, we're doing NXT tomorrow. NXT, and then we'll do I was maybe considering doing AEW. I'm not sure because I want to see the fallout from the pay-per-view.
AEW should be a good show because the fallout.
Yeah, I'm considering. I'm not sure yet. I'll definitely give an update on Wednesday for it. Thanks, Jason. All right, Fulios. See y'all later, chat.
All right, later, Lex.
Peace.
Peace.